Good evening and welcome to Blood and Song. Joffrey just broke us. It's fine. I am Johnny, your DM, and tonight I'm joined by Brad.
Hello.
Ryan.
Hello.
Joffrey.
Hello.
Sean.
Hello.
And Dan.
Hello.
Who is just logging in. Hello, Dan.
Hello. I'll be video in a minute.
That's all right. Take your time. How is everybody? How is everybody's week? I'm leaning into it.
You could have just said, "How is everybody?" You could have.
I know, right?
Right.
No, it's been a long day.
Good. I can't remember what I did. I can't.
You bought that amazing budget football shirt.
Yeah, I'm not advertising the banking sector, by the way. This is just my exercise T-shirt.
No. We were joking that we're calling that's the Man United football goals, like the budget knockoff shirt you get.
Yes. I love the footballs. Every sort of football. The oblong one, the weird.
The one they kick.
Yeah, the one that they kick also.
Yeah.
What other footballs are there? The orange one that you football with your hand.
There's the little one that you football with a bent stick.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. The little red.
Sometimes from the back of a horse.
There's one that's very tiny and you just sort of have to keep up in the air. Does that count as a football?
No, that's the snitch.
The golden snitch.
No, the
Joffrey,
hacky sack.
You're thinking of the golden.
Oh, the hacky sack.
Hacky sack.
Hacky sack.
Yeah.
And
Is that an actual is there
It's
competition?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do they compete?
yeah.
Like, is that like a league, a hacky sack league?
Hippies from around the world unite, don't they? There's no war that they can rally against anymore, so they rally around the sack of many.
Do you know? I'm going to give you a random football fact because I know no one asked for it. So the team, the company Red Bull, are well known for like buying up sports teams like Red Bull Racing in Formula One. They bought a team in Austria and a team in Germany, RB Salzburg and RB Leipzig. However, the RB does not stand for Red Bull because the two leagues prohibit company names inside a sports team because all the teams are fan-owned in Germany. Mostly, you'll have to be a certain percentage fan-owned. So they are called Rasenballsport Leipzig, which you might think, oh, does that just translate to football? No, I think it translates to something like Red Bull Kick Leipzig. It's literally like a nonsense thing just so they can get RB in front of the name.
So they added the RB in front of it essentially. It wasn't.
They used to just be called Leipzig.
Okay, right,
yeah.
right.
And that's why we are changing the name of the stream
to
RS Erionwel.
RB Erionwel.
Okay, so
Erionwel.
what soft drink would sponsor us, do you think, guys? What soft drink would
That is
sponsor
an
us?
excellent question.
Four Loko,
I'm
probably.
actually going to go with
Yeah.
ginger beer. I think we'd be sponsored by a decent ginger beer.
All of the D&D shit that I see online is all sponsored by G Fuel.
Oh, we're nowhere near.
Yeah, I was going to say
Nowhere
something
near
like
people.
Monster. Do you think Monster would?
Monster.
Have you seen our age? We'd be sponsored by PG Bloody Tips.
I was going to, to be fair, I was going to say a tea sponsor wouldn't be too bad.
Yorkshire tea. That would be pretty good.
Tetley
Tetley would be better.
Of
course you'd say that, Brad.
No one says Tetley's better, Bradley.
Nobody says Tetley.
I don't
sorry,
even
Brad,
get
I love
Tetley.
you.
I'm just.
Oh, no, lads, I've got it. Twinings.
Nice.
Ooh,
no,
because it would be like herbal tea.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Bradley,
You'd go for
Tetley
Twinings.
is the Pepsi of tea.
No.
I mean,
Listen,
I buy your.
like, is Tetley okay?
Yeah.
But Pepsi is definitely better than Coke.
We've got a tiebreaker in the chat, right? And we all know.
I buy Yorkshire
Taj,
tea anyway.
Taj, tell us what the best tea is. Just tell us what the best tea is, and we'll believe it.
Please pull something really
Put it in
obscure
the
out.
chat. If you even put it obscure, that's fine.
Can we?
You know,
hang on, are we gonna? I
Taj
would
is our
say something
tiebreaker.
like not
How have none of us chosen chai?
Yeah,
as well?
Chai. Something.
I like
A
chai.
good
Because that's
chai.
not proper tea.
Oh.
Hang
Oh.
Brad
Colonialism
has left
coming
the
in.
stream. Brad has left the
Chai tea
stream.
works because it's not masala tea. That would be if we were properly like 1000% Indian, right? We'd go for masala tea, right? But chai tea is like a sort of.
Well,
it feels like a basket.
Chai is literally just the Indian word for tea.
Yeah. So I think chai tea works for us.
What, tea?
Tea.
Yeah, I think
Tea.
I'm on the TT level.
Like
Well,
the Los
actually, this
Angeles
happens to a
Angels.
lot of things, doesn't it? Like the Sahara Desert. I think Sahara literally means desert.
Right.
And one that we often forget in England, which is brilliant because I'm always talking about cultural erasure of pre-Christian England. River Avon.
Oh yeah, there's
okay.
5 River
There
Avons.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
ATM
Avon.
machine? I'd like to
Avion
check
just
that machine
means
out.
river.
Yeah,
It's good.
Romans came over, said, "Oh, what's that river called? Avon." Oh, so,
River Avon.
Taj has spoken.
Yeah.
Fortnum and Mason is what he said.
Oh.
Oh,
He
yeah,
has
I
a
like
lovely opinion of us, and that's very much appreciated. Thank you.
Fortnum and Mason. We are nowhere near that highbrow.
No,
Like,
but I
at
appreciate
best, and this is a deep pull from the 90s, we are Safeway's brand own.
Netto,
Anyway,
we're
we'd be
Netto.
sponsored by Cobra. That's the point. It would be a hard drink.
Cobra.
Cobra.
Oh,
Dan's
weird.
just trying to show
I
off
can
his
live with that.
drinks, so what
The
are you
English
on
man
now?
is
To be fair, we've just given all these people free real estate.
Not singer.
You know.
No,
So-
not singer.
Do we prefer singers Cobra? I prefer singers
I
Cobra.
prefer Cobra.
Yeah, much prefer. All the free real estate.
I mean,
we've
I
just
don't
got
really
enough
drink
of.
lager anyway, but hey ho.
Well, clearly we can tell we've had a productive week. Dan, how's the shows going?
Well, I'm back now. I've done the
Hey.
shows,
Hey.
and they're running. But it's just it's coming back to teaching with COVID. My family have all had COVID, so despite coming back from Leeds, I still haven't gone home. Hence the beard. I'm living the Alan Partridge life of
Nice.
staying in travel lodges.
Ah,
So
eating Toblerones for breakfast.
Eating Toblerones, yeah.
Eating Toblerones. Dan! He's not seeing me. Dan!
Too realistic. That's what you
Yeah,
get from
Dan's
those
flashing
being a
back to his
professional actor.
university years. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well, good news. It will pass soon, and you'll be allowed home.
The good news is that at least I can come here and play my character who's a lot.
No, he's about to die.
I'd say I feel sorry for you, but
That would be a lie.
we all know I'm heartless and uncaring, which is why I make a great secondary school teacher, because I'm filled with bitterness and rage.
Shouldn't you be playing a barbarian instead of a wizard if that's what you're full of?
No, wizards are absolutely like contain the entire power of the universe, and they could be nice and help people, but they're just gonna be dicks and build towers about it.
Spend all of their gold on learning more.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Talking of spending gold, by gold I meant blood. Your blood.
Well, let's sing about it.
He's
shall we?
back. He's back on form.
No.
Oh, Brad, roll
know
the
what?
bloody tape. Let's just
I'm
kill.
just going to die for that, yeah.
Let's kill them all quickly.
Righto.
Hello and welcome back. Last we left our gallant adventurers. They were in what we like to call in the business a bit of a pickle. That they had appeared or received an urgent summons to head to a small settlement outside Innisbild, where a portion of the Legion had snuck behind Newmangartian lines and were attacking. 10 warriors had agreed to hold the fort and prevent them crossing the river and getting to the settlement filled with
Lunatics.
the old people. Yeah, they were absolute nutters. They were trying to hold off 100 legionnaires. Well, technically 106, but 100 legionnaires. And our party appeared, and they entered into an incredible fight. Ryan, I hope you're enjoying the vast amount of combat.
Well,
All for you,
just
babe.
Save it up for so long and then just chuck it all in one. You basically no-nut Novembered me in compared to combat.
Yeah. Best thing is no combat now for another 3 months. Deal with it.
No, until next November. That'll be it'd be a
God,
nice 11-month
that's
build
it.
up.
Yeah, imagine that.
Hate the
And
idea.
we're gonna jump basically straight back in to at the top of the initiative order, which we are keeping just for sake of keeping people's spells in order and not keeping things going. Unfortunately, Lack is no longer with us for the time being. Fell in a
Plenty of
sortie.
time to eat my curry, so it's all good.
Absolutely. Fell in a sortie behind enemy lines. Everyone else, I would say let's roll initiative, but there's no initiative, so we are just going to jump straight in. Music should appear in Foundry. And at the top of the round, Dan eats some curry, because Lack is not here to do anything for us. Next
enjoying
up
his
is
mum's
Docs
curry.
with the Legionnaires. And then Six, you are on deck after the Legionnaires. So Docs, you are up in the battlefield. It's driven, falling rain, mud all around you, lightning calling down, your allies falling one by one. What do you do?
Yes, so take stock. I remember there was just recapping from last week. At some point, someone said, "Raise the bear." Am I right? And they raised a banner, which seemed to sort of
Yes.
motivate them a bit or keep them in combat.
So the Legion,
Who was carrying
the
that
cohort
bear?
to the very south, the Legion to
Oh.
the very south, in the midst of the lightning storm, it's sort of one of them in the centre of the row is holding a giant standard with this bear insignia.
Yes. Well, no. In that case, I'm going to try and whittle down the legions. It's me against two tiny legions at the moment, isn't it? And I say tiny, I mean not that tiny.
Yeah.
So, as I recall, there's 9
bear
rounds.
in mind, I sent Treacle to you to
Yes.
be mounted to get to Dan quickly.
So, can I just mount Treacle, or will that incur opportunity attacks?
I'm going to say, fuck it, I'm going to say you can do it, it's fine.
Yay!
I mean, you are going to get opportunity attacks from two of them as you ride away.
oh, of
But
course.
it's going to be at disadvantage because they're all terrified of you because you keep incinerating people.
Yes, I am doing that, aren't I? I mean, it's 1, 2 of you plus that. Yes.
Also, so because he's got Warhorse stats, so he can move 60 foot and around. If
Yeah,
you-
so you have 60 feet of movement.
Oh, even with the difficult terrain, or does that mean 30?
it would be 60
so-
if you dashed with him, basically.
Yeah, so if you use your action to dash,
Oh, I
you
see.
can move 60, but yeah, otherwise it's half to 30.
35. No, let's do it 30.
Okay?
So I will try and I will. Where am I? So, I will sort of shout, to have faith. We're almost there. Just a little more. And I will run away.
Run away!
I think here they can't catch me, can't they?
So 2 will take attack rolls at disadvantage. There's a person at one of the knights, and a 9. I'm guessing a 4 and a 1 and a 9 don't hit. So you are safe as you run away.
Okay, awesome. And that is 30 feet. I'm gonna come here. Yes. For God's sake, move. That's 30 feet on a horse.
Yep.
And from here, I'm going to
On a big
try
bull.
and sorry.
Sorry, it's just Treacle's a big bull, not a...
Oh, wonder. Yes, of course he
Even
is.
cooler.
Sorry. Excellent. I'm going to guiding bolt. A level 2 guiding bolt. The legion that I just left behind. Tweaking it a tiny bit. more.
Okay.
The
Fantastic.
5 one.
Yep.
Yeah.
The 5 one. Okay, sure. Make your attack roll.
Guiding bolt. It's 27 to hit.
Oh,
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
22 radiant damage.
So 2 more are incinerated instantly as this bolt appears to fly through the drizzled rain. Six and Ripper back to back facing off this legion. So you just see these streaks appear through the air, and two legionnaires just disintegrate into motes of light.
Lead on. We're almost there.
Any bonus action you would like to take?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. In that case.
Oh, actually, yes, I will. I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna harness my divine power. You can spend the use of your channel divinity to fuel your spells. As a bonus action, you regain 1 expended spell slot up to level 2. So
Very
I'm gonna get
nice.
a spell slot level 2 back.
Good use. Good use of abilities. In that case, it's the Legion's turn. First group, 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15 are trying to move closer to the two warriors down. They are actively avoiding you at this point, Ducks. The other group, 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, pull into attack range with Ripper, 6, and Toots. Well, actually, they can't hit Toots from there. So I'm going to keep this fair. As they move forwards, 1, 2... Oh, hang on. Let's do it in Foundry. 1 or 2, they are going to go for 6. 3 and 4, they go for Ripper.
Rubbish.
Ripper.
It's a fix, I tell you.
Don't forget, Rye, you have advantage on your next thing because the bird did the help action on its last action.
Yep. And technically, with a guiding bolt, anyone who attacks those 3 legionnaires would have advantage on them because they've been guiding bolted as well. Does a 15 hit your AC?
Does not.
So as this legion pulls forward, they go to attack, and you manage to repel, doing a little kind of back-to-back thing with 6, just blasting off with your stave. These 2 are going to move, or 4 are going to move in and take an attack roll of 17 against Toots.
1 second, I haven't got her spell sheet yet.
That's
I think
alright.
it hits, but I'm not sure how much HP he has. Or she, sorry. Yeah, 15 from memory does.
Okay,
Does
well
it?
there are 4 of them. They do 15 points of slashing damage. If you just sort out health in the background and let me know if she goes down. The 3 that were being attacked are going to kind of try and move across to cover the standard bearer, and they are going to, well, they're actually going to move slightly because they can. They're going to move into this diagonal to try and peg you all in, and again I'm going to do a
Bradley's
d6.
favourite.
Not the stream, mate.
1, 2 against 2, 3, 4 against 6, 5, 6. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 6. Ripper. That is really confusing. 1d6. 3, making that against 6.
Okay.
And that is, I think it's going to miss with an 18.
Yes, it misses.
So the 3 of them pull in but can't actually do anything. However, the legionnaires at the top are going to go for Faeza. Tiny Faeza, alone and
She does have
defensive.
Sanctuary, so...
So they've got to make a wisdom save.
saving throw.
Well, they roll a 19, so I'm assuming they're going to hit. And then a wisdom that's cocked. I will re-roll. What's their wisdom save of a 21.
That saves. They do hit.
42 points of piercing damage.
Okie dokie then. So that's down to.
That is all the Legionnaires. Just let me know if Toots was alright as well, Brad.
Toots is on 2 HP.
Good stuff. 6, you are up. Octavius, you are on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna do that thing they do in the movies where you just do like a low sweeping attack. I'm trying to get as many of them as possible as I can at once.
Okay, are you going for the ones on your left or the ones on your right? So the 3 diagonal are the ones that have already been weakened, and they've been guiding bolted, so you would have advantage on those. The ones to your right, that is the 9 Legionnaires, are still at full health.
Okay, I'm gonna go for thanks. I'm gonna go for the ones. What do you think, Ryan? I'm gonna go for the lower health
I
ones,
got
'cause
advantage
you've got
on my next attack, so maybe
Yeah.
go for the ones, and then I'll go for
weaker
the big
ones.
lot.
That's what I'm thinking, because if the stronger ones come to attack me, I've also got your save for being so close.
Yeah, the guiding bolt wears off when it gets to Dox's next turn,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
it's important to use that.
All right, perfect. So yeah, I'll go for those.
Okay, make an attack roll.
That is. Oh.
You have advantage, Sean.
Jesus. Okay. So that's 27 to hit with the first attack.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Oh shit! Hold on. That's 10 slashing.
So you fell the Legionnaire that had moved in front of the standard bearer instantly, just pushing straight through the plate of his segmentator, and you see the guts spilling out of the metal.
Smells like home. And I I go for another one. Oh damn it! I only got a 10 on my second
It's
attack.
advantage again.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not it's not advantage
Oh,
again. Guiding
shit.
bolt is a single attack. So on the second attack, the Legionnaire manages to pull his shield up, blocking. Is there any bonus action you would like to take?
I think so. I'm going to shield shove. Just for next time, because I don't know anything about guiding bolt. Would I be able to attack? Like, let's say I got a high roll on the first one. Would I be able to use my second attack roll as the guiding
No,
bolt?
it's on the next attack hit. Yeah.
It's just worth me knowing. I'll forget, of course. But thanks. Right, I'm going to give him a shield shove, which again
Okay.
I've forgotten how to do. But
So basically-
test a strength check, right?
Contested strength check. Woo, boy! That's a high roll. 21.
Yeah, I rolled a 12. Is that how it works?
Okay.
I roll a strength.
Yeah. So again, that would be you clash against them, but these 2 Legionnaires manage to kind of almost lock their shields, dig them into the ground, and use them as levers to stop themselves being pushed back.
Yeah, their shields are bigger than mine. I'm going to
Ain't
stand
that
my
the truth?
ground. Yeah, I'm going to stand my ground here, and I still can't see that Lack is down at the moment. I've still got a wall of soldiers in front of me.
Yeah. So, Octavius, you are up.
Okay. Octavius is going to use his action to call lightning on top of the banner wherever it is.
Nice.
Okay, go for it.
So that will hit. I mean, it's a 5-foot radius, so it should hit 4 soldiers.
4 soldiers. Okay, and that's going to be dex save, right?
Dex save, yeah.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Okay. Where is that? Yeesh. Okay. Bang average of a 15.
15. So you see the soldier behind the bearer just struck by lightning. His plate armor suddenly kind of glows incandescent as electricity courses through his veins, and he drops to the ground, dropping his pilum. But none of the others fall.
Okay. Bonus
Are you
action.
attacking specifically the bear? Oh, please,
I was specifically attacking, the one who's holding the banner up.
Okay, we can easily take him down instead. In that case, he falls, the banner dropping to the floor.
And then I am going to command. Let me just check something. Okay, can't do that. The spirit doesn't have any strength. I was gonna have
Okay.
it pick it up, but it can't. It doesn't have any strength.
That's pretty good.
What's it made of? Can we burn it?
It's raining, unfortunately.
Oh, shit. Of course it is.
Depends how
Then-
hot your fire is.
Can we rust
Magic.
it? Yeah. I'm
Oh my god, that's what you need right now, 1,000 rust monsters to just appear.
I'm gonna, command it to use its ranged attack of Flame Seed on the fallen banner, just to like at least burn some of it up.
Okay, right, because you've done something weird. I'm gonna have to catch my physical DM screen. Just roll dice and remember the numbers. I'll be right back.
Okay. So it's a 15 to hit.
Quick, let's talk tactics.
I mean, I don't think it's an inanimate object. It's an immediate. Pretty sure it's an immediate hit.
No, I still have to hit it because it's a ranged attack.
Ah. Like you have the worst, your bird could have the worst aim ever.
Yeah, it might be a disadvantage, I don't know. We'll see.
Slightly
15's
myopic
not bad.
phoenix.
A 15
How many
isn't
rounds
bad.
till Docs gets to lack?
I'm getting there in one round and hopefully being able to revivify him on the next one.
Next round.
Okay, what was your attack roll?
15.
15. That hits. Roll damage.
5 points of fire.
5 points of fire. Does it give? Okay. You see the fire take place and the banner begins to burn. It seems to be quite singed, but not completely destroyed.
Okay. And then I'm going to move across the river.
Okay.
It's a stupid
5,
idea, but
10.
I'm going to do it.
4, 5, 10, 15
That's
feet.
never stopped you before, is it?
5, can I go? Yeah, 5 feet, 5 feet north, please.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no
Done.
problem at all. Right. In this case, one of the ballistae is in darkness, and the darkness has not lifted. They can't see anything. So the two soldiers, one of them is going to run out and give the aid action to try and help call the shot. They don't know who's been calling things. They can only see one person, and that is Docs.
Literally right in front of him. Hello.
They're still making the shot at disadvantage because he's shooting from darkness, but I'm just going to let him at least take the shot with some help. Won't be able to reload this turn though. And that is a 13 to hit, which I'm sure is going to miss.
Yeah. Meh.
And then the second ballistae, however, is going to turn around to face you, having seen the damage you are doing, and they are going to shoot for a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Ballista. For 15 points of piercing damage as this giant ballistae bullet just bolt shoots through the air.
Ouch.
Faeza with Ripper on deck.
Okay. Faeza is going to cast Blur on herself,
Okay.
which means Sanctuary is still in effect because she
Yeah.
hasn't done a negative effect to
Concentration.
somebody else.
Yep.
So that's now, she's got one more second level left. And they will already be on disadvantage, so...
I
What
don't
should
think she wants to
do?
feel any heavy metal, does she?
Well, I don't want to attack because basically there's so many there that she's not going to kill them all. So having Blur plus Sanctuary up is going to make her very hard to hit.
It's true.
Um,
Do you reckon she's pins and needles? Or do you reckon she's a bit lying uneasy?
He's doing song things
That's
again.
some sort of reference I missed.
He's doing someone stop him. He's doing song things.
I don't know anything about music.
We know that. We've seen your music collection.
Just all the Linkin Park albums, and that's it. That's
Hey,
all I
hey.
ever need.
Hey,
That's what I mean. I don't need anything else. Don't give me the Beatles, as we discussed last week.
don't you be knocking Linkin Park. That's it. Six is at minus
Minutes
one
to
health.
midnight. I'm just gonna listen to Minutes to Midnight over and over again. Alright, okay.
Not the hunting party.
I'm done. No, I like all Linkin Park albums, by the way.
So Faeza's casting Blur. She got any bonus actions?
Yeah, she's going to command Toots to force and power Rend.
Okay, the group of 4, the group of 2.
The group to the left.
So
of
the 2.
The 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Make your attack roll.
That is spell attack. 19.
That's just going to hit. Remember, the AC was 18. We discussed last time. Go for it. Roll damage.
Is 3 plus 3, 6 points of force damage.
6 points damage is just enough with this weakened cohort to dispatch one of the soldiers. Ripper, then. You are on deck.
Nice. I'm gonna attack this legion set to my right.
Okay.
Let's go.
You have advantage from the help action from as you suddenly see Octavius' fire spirit almost dive bombing the soldiers who are looking up a little bit unsure. There's a sense that they recognize that spirit. You definitely hit.
Yeah, it should be more actually. It should be a 28, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, does it? That's still going to be. That's a lot of damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a lot of hit though. Oh no, I rerolled 1s and 2s, but I rolled a 3. Rubbish. So that is only 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage as... Oh no, these guys are... Oh, it's that group.
Yeah.
This is a lot to manage. That is just enough to take out the one nearest you as the glaive slashes through him.
Lovely. And then I shall... What am I going to do? I'm going to use my inspiration to attack with advantage again on my second attack.
Okay.
Against the same group. That's what we fucking needed, boys!
Yes,
That's
nice.
what we fucking needed.
Roll
Right.
your damage.
So, hang on, I just need to change. So it's 22 points of damage.
With your next strike, you lash out with the glaive, and the sigils and the writing on the side of it seem to glow briefly as the blood runnels down the blade, and 2 of the soldiers are cleaved as your slice slices straight through their armor, and they do the anime thing of just their bodies completely still and then just slide off as they slump to the ground.
Needed that, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to polearm master the ones in the bottom left.
Okay, go for it.
20 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Right, I need to roll a d6 for that. That is only 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage was just enough with the amount that group had taken to kill that final soldier, and you suddenly see in the mud surrounded by the rain you've got a little bit of space around you as another one of the cohorts has collapsed. Is that your turn?
That is the end of my turn. I shall stay where I am.
At the top of the round, can you all make a perception check? I'm going to say Ripper 6 and Doc's at disadvantage because, you know, you're a little bit busy right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
9.
Oof.
It's a 16 from me.
Is that at disadvantage?
I got an 18 on the other one.
Very nice. DC was 12, so anyone over a 12, you hear a what I can only describe as a mouldy note. It sounds like it's about to be like an angelic choir, and then there's this kind of dissonant screech and cracking. You whip your head quickly round, and you see the tree on top of the kind of stump that you had come in on. A kind of browny, purple, pinkish portal has appeared, and there is a shadow upon it. Stepping through, you see a young tiefling, maybe 16, 17 years old. She's got kind of golden hair tied up in braids with kind of bluish twine running through it. Her horns almost resemble goat horns twisting back. She is holding aloft a long staff with a rose gold crystal in the top. And then a second shape appears out, and you hear a "Caw!" and this raven just lands on her shoulder.
They've called magic reinforcements, kill her!
Dan! What? Welcome back. What does this strange figure do?
Says nothing. Looks around. Reaches out her hand, and her arm goes black. Like all the veins in her arms go black, and then that shoots out like gross. Like her veins come out of her hands.
Oh,
Flies into the cohort in front, one's by Faeza, and that black goes into their bodies, and they convulse as she casts a blight spell.
Fantastic. Is blight versus 1 or is it range?
It's versus. It says versus one creature.
Oh no,
I
that's fine.
assumed-
Yeah, no, it's fine because we're doing mob
versus
rule.
stuff, Yeah.
That's me forgetting the own rules I set up. Go for it. Well, it's okay. These guys have got to take a
Constitution
save.
saving throw.
Woo! Ooh, this could be clutch. Oh, they get +2. 11?
Oh, that's definitely not going to be enough.
No, it's not. Roll damage then, please.
So if I can cast it on the thing, let's see. Blight roll. 4th level spot cast spell. Damage. Go. 26 points of damage. As they kind of dry up.
Okay. Oh god. That's 1, 2, 3. You see 3 of them instantly kind of desiccate into husks, reaching out almost like dust, then just collapsing in the rain into slush on the floor. That is your
And then,
action.
Yeah, she'll move up or move down 15 foot to be stood.
10,
corner to
15.
corner to Faeza.
Jumping
Faeza's
off
fine.
the tree, she lands by our tiny gnome friends.
And she just growls.
Check your bonus actions and stuff. I know obviously you've just had a look at the character sheet, but
Yeah.
I know it definitely does have some cool stuff.
Well, I should have a look then, shouldn't I? Healing word. That looks like a good thing.
But you have just cast a spell.
Oh yes, that's true.
But good to know that you've got it for...
While you're looking at the character sheet, you notice that Dox is looking very interested at this creature. Looks a lot like him, female, casts weird, dark, messed up spells. I mean, it seems ideal.
Just gotta hope she's not funny, because otherwise you don't want that
Yeah.
cash, do you?
She
Nah.
hasn't. Oh, hang on. What's this circle of spores thing? It doesn't say which. Reaction. No, none of that's bonus action stuff.
Okay, what I might do... So who's up next? It is going to be Docs up next. Whilst we're doing that, what I will do is... really unprofessional. Dan, I'm going to stick the D&D Beyond character sheet in the chat, so you can actually... In the WhatsApp, so you can maybe see it a little bit more easily. Yeah, that's being funny. I will try and fix that. Docs, take your turn. You are muted, by the way.
Sorry, I keep doing this when I drink tea and then I forget to unmute myself. So for a straightforward turn, I'm going to dash on the bull, on the wonderful, wonderful creature, to right in front of Lack's body. So that's here, and I believe that's 55 feet. No, it's just
Yep.
here.
You have a bonus action left.
And I will cast, as a bonus action, I believe I can cast Sanctuary.
You
I will
can.
cast it on myself.
Nice.
Because Lack's already dead, and if I go down, I think that could be the end of
I have to
that.
rub it in, mate.
Okay.
No.
So as
Trying
you
to save you.
ride up on Treacle, who, whilst you can't hear, because it is a spectral bull, Ripper, all the way through this run, you can hear, oh shit, 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 oh shit. As you pull up to Lack's body, you see a giant welt on the side of his head and blood just streaming down his nose, and it looks like part of his skull has been crushed in.
Why?
Addressing that to Johnny.
Next up is Legionnaires. So I'm going to use the same old tricks. The first go are going to be the ones to the northwest of Toots, who are going to move up And rounds, they're going to do 1-2 on Toots, 3-4 on Ripper, and that's going to be a 14 to hit.
Just gonna miss.
Just going to miss. The second group are going to move in. They are going to take, again, exact same thing. 1-2 on 6, 3-4 on Ripper. It's another 3. Oh my god. What have you Brad, have you been to my house? Have you touched my dice? I need to know.
Yeah, I
that is
noticed you
a
didn't have
10.
security cameras, mate. You should maybe invest in them.
Getting a Ringo. I'm on
Clandestine
Amazon
mission.
right now, getting a Ringo. So no, with a 10, they are also going to miss you.
Great.
These ones are going to
Now,
move up.
as
The
they
ones with the bear
approach,
down.
Johnny, I would like to poke my spear at them over Six's shoulder with my sentinel.
Absolutely. Was it when they move into attack range? Or is it when they leave?
Oh, sorry, it's provoke an opportunity attack, isn't it?
Yeah. One of them does, you see, reaches down and picks up the banner, which is burnt and is holding it alight. It is still on fire as they are going to
That's pretty
attack.
metal.
Enraged. They're pretty enraged. It hits with a nat 20.
Can I negate that, please? Because he's within 5 feet of me.
Hey. How many times can you negate a day? Because you've already used it once.
Twice, and I've used it once.
This is your second time. 6 might really thank you because there are 9 of them. So they still hit
I can handle
for
it.
40 damage, but that would have been 9d6 maxed had it not, plus a reroll. So you take 40 points of slashing damage as the Legion, this cohort, crashes into you. And you see the standard bearer now slipping to the back, holding it aloft, trying to rally the troops. That leaves these ones who are going to step forwards. They've seen this newcomer, not quite sure what to make of her.
Once you've done with that, can I just use that sentinel to attack the standard bearer group? Because I can do it once they attack a friendly.
Sure, well let's do that now, because that's before in there. It makes more sense narratively.
Okay, sweet. I'm just going to roll an attack roll. Why haven't you just did? 16? That's not going to hit, is it?
Gonna miss,
Alright,
I'm
cool.
afraid.
Thank
They're gonna step forward. They're gonna do the same thing. 1-2. They are going to attack Faeza. 3-4. They're gonna go for the newcomer. Oh my god, is this thing fixed? I've just rolled 3d4s
Yeah,
and every single one's been a 3.
I've rolled a 3 on every single one of those.
Okay.
Right, well-
Before that starts, a halo of spores comes out of Faeza,
Mhm.
and they all have to make a con save.
Ooh, they are rolling garbage tonight. With a +2. That's an 8.
They take how many points of damage I just rolled? 5 points of damage as the spores eat into them.
So you see this, again, this giant spore, a kind of fungal cloud, emit and envelop these soldiers who are all coughing. They're not looking great as they step forward to attack, but they do roll ridiculously bloody high. That's 19, 23 to hit. And there are 5 of them. 18 points of piercing damage as these swords lash out towards the young girl.
18. I can't mark
18.
that.
I will mark that. Cool. I'll do it in D&D Beyond, because I think you can just refresh and see the stuff as it goes through. 6, you are up. Octavius, you are on deck, as that's all the Legionnaires.
Oh, I'm unmuted. Okay. So I think I'm gonna keep. I need the defense really. That butcher shield, looks tempting. I can output much more damage, but I'm gonna have to keep with the scimitar, I think, and keep my.
I mean, if this were an action movie, which it kind of is in my head, this is the bit where, like, you're down to the last few men, and you're just completely fucking surrounded.
Yeah,
It
for
looks
sure.
super cool.
This is what I mean. I desperately, like, I can't. I need to keep my shield up. I need to keep. We're sort of being battered down, aren't we? And I need to make sure that we stay up. So, I'm gonna get my scimitar named Vasco. I haven't decided why yet, but that's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
11 points of slashing.
So, are you going for the troop on your left or the ones to your south? So, the right or the south?
South. I'm gonna leave Ripper to the ones around him,
Okay.
and the Toots to the ones around Ben.
So you instantly take down one, and you manage to grievously wound a second.
Good. That's my favourite kind of wound. And I'm going for.
They grow 8 arms and start having spinny lightsabers.
General grievous wound. I do that reference. 27 points. 27 to attack. My
Yeah.
second.
Good sure.
Cool. And 9 points of slashing.
Which is enough to, again, destroy the second one as you just take out, stab straight through the knee, and as he falls down, just swing around down through the gap in the segmentata into the neck. Blood gushes over the floor.
Lovely. And I might try and shove. Maybe I should try and shove the people next to Ripper in case I can make them prone, or in case I can sort of make them off balance. However, it would work
Go for it.
for the Legion. So my strength check comes out. Oh, it rolled on that natural 20 for so long. 13 strength.
Unbelievably, this is where they're rolling very well. 24.
Okay, that's okay. They've got good shields. I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah, Johnny, the dice I left you are the grey ones. Grey
Right,
ones.
right. Got you. The red ones, I hear you. Octavius, you were up.
Okay, then action, another lightning strike down onto that lightning pole. I need to stop lifting that up.
Oh my god. It's saving throws. Deck saving throws they're doing so goddamn bad at tonight. It's another 6. It's about the 10th 6 I've rolled.
Sweet.
For a total of 6.
And then they get hit for 19 lightning damage. Ooh. Nice high roll this time.
So this time, the second standard bearer falls, and the flag falls into the dirt, disintegrating the last few bits.
And then bonus action, I'm going to healing word. Who's lowest out of you two?
Ripper for sure.
Ripper. Okay. Let me just check the range on healing word. I can't remember.
I'm surprised Ryan hasn't texted me in the group chat this week going, "Can Ripper have some armor, please? Maybe I don't want to be a naked man."
I know exactly what armor. I know exactly what armor I want, but it's like endgame shit. It's like a bronze.
Do you have a feat that makes you good at being unarmored or something, right?
No. I for like all intents and purposes, he has mechanically he has armor.
Oh, okay, right.
Right.
But,
he heals 13 points of healing.
Thank you very much. No, like I want that armor that you like pour the jug of like bronze metal over you and it all forms to your skin, like sexy armor.
That sounds like Ripper.
That sounds exactly like Ripper's armor, but that's endgame shit basically.
Well, we can put it in like an intermediate one. You get a jar of mayo and pour it over you.
That's alright.
This just repels people. Yeah.
Listen, like, Faeza's alchemy jug can top me up on that every day. Nice crusty mayo to like. Ooh. You know,
I saw them in '98. I think they were sporting Dropkick Murphys.
Actually,
right.
Dropkick Murphys are going to be at Slam Dunk this year. I'm well excited about that.
Excellent. Staying focused. Octavius, that's your bonus action. Is that your go?
Yes, that ends my turn.
In that case, this guy is going to run back into the darkness, and they're going to have to spend their turn reloading. The second ballista is seeing Docs is still going to take another shot at him.
Seeing Ripper destroy half.
Thankfully, I cast Sanctuary on myself, so I believe I need to take a
wisdom save. Well, they rolled really good to hit, so let's see how they do on that wisdom save. Oh, god damn it, they fail it, so they have to choose another target. So they go to fire at Docs, and then almost this dark energy just erupts around him. And so they decide to move. They're not going to shoot in for those ballistas.
Go for the bird. Look at the bird. Go for the bird.
But they do see someone stood on their own.
What have you done? No.
Further away.
Go off at a bird.
How many hit points have you got left, my friend?
Not many. Not many.
That is a 16 to hit.
Octavius, like the orc out of The Return of the King, when the boulder comes towards him, steps to the side, spits on it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice.
Very good.
The lion would never miss. That's what he'd say.
Faeza. Blurring and Sanctuaried. And then Ripper on deck.
Cool.
Faeza, Brad.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Christ.
Christine, where are you?
Please. Is going to cure wounds herself
Okie doke.
at 2nd level.
Okay.
2d8.
2d8, you only rolled one.
I know,
There we go.
it's because I can't actually cast the spell,
Right.
so I have to click on things. Okay, so 7 points of healing. Is that plus anything? Plus 4.
Yeah. It all spends.
Okay, bonus action and command Toots to force and power rend
Okie doke.
for 15, which fails, I think.
Misses.
Yeah.
Yes. Claws scraping against the shield.
And that... She's going to move into that space 5 feet in front of the newcomer, seeming as she's got Sanctuary and Blur active to try and absorb a hit.
Bold. Very bold. Okay, Ripper, you're up. And then Faeza, you'll be on deck.
I need to hit this group of 6 to the right of us. I think they're the biggest challenge. 19.
Hits, roll damage.
13 points of damage.
Another one drops.
Another one.
I thought exactly the same
Bites
reference,
the
I've got to
dust.
say.
18.
It's the dust.
Lost on me as well.
No,
Just
no.
hits.
That reference is too dated now, Dan. It's too dated.
12 points of
not.
damage.
Freddy will never die.
There's no dust in this place. It's far too rainy. And so, again, pulling your glaive back, having done a swirl and slash into one, you pull it back and just ram it through one of the Legionnaires as they pull their sword back, ready to thrust. Go straight through under their elbow, dropping a second.
Lovely. And then only a 14 on the bonus action.
So again, you spin with the bonus attack, and it bounces as the third manages to get their shield across.
Right.
Back to the top of the round, unless there's anything else you'd like to do.
That is
Oh, you got
everything I'd
movement.
like to do.
Faeza. You're muted, by the way, Dan.
I know, I'm just looking through things. Trying to do something super clever. But I think it might be just better to cast a flaming sphere on the
It certainly might.
So I'll cast a flaming sphere.
On the ones by you.
Yeah, that seems wise for now.
Okay. Deck save, I believe.
I believe so.
Nat one.
Brilliant. Okay, so that's going to be cast at 4th level, so that's 4d6. I can do it this way. I think.
Ooh, 4th level. I like her.
Yeah, she's got high level. No, she's druid, I guess. But there's loads of other things you can do that doesn't show up. Okay, anyway. Stop moaning and just do it. Action.
Yeah, don't be
Sorry,
greedy, Dan.
I don't know why it's...
Yeah, I mean, you hogged most of last game, so.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And all of our thoughts from last Monday to this
Oh,
Monday. you hogged those
Dan,
as
so
well.
something I don't know if you can see. Can you see the fungal infestation?
Oh, don't ask Dan that question. It was all about fungal infestation.
No.
Because I've
I
got some
can't.
caniston. If a beast or humanoid that's small or medium dies within 10 feet of you, you can
Alright.
use your reaction to animate it as a zombie under your control.
Oh.
Yes.
Lovely. Well, that's
Docs is like in love now.
He's gonna leave Lack in it. Yeah, sup, girl? Come like skipping across the sup, girl? Sup, girl? You know I can raise the dead too, huh?
Love it.
His massive scythe.
Yeah, people say
Cast.
it's a bit big, but it's just
Use it.
Oh, I can't cast at 4th level because I've cast one already. Ah,
You have, so it'd be 3rd
I'll
level.
cast it 3rd. Okay. Roll damage. 9 points of fire damage, but it stays there, doesn't it?
It certainly does. So I believe there's even a place measure template because that is 5 feet round. I'm going to stick that there. 9 points of damage is not enough to kill any of them, but suddenly this massive flaming sphere erupts in the middle, and they are not liking it.
It's okay because if it ends its turn there, it's still covered.
Okie doke. That's your action.
Well, Faeza's not looking too healthy, is she? So she's going to stay there.
Okay.
And that's it. That's her go.
She's alright, she's 36 health at the moment.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. Just reminding you also have gentle repose. Next up then is Docs.
So I would like to have 2 conversations just before I do these.
Yep.
My turn. First one is, can I talk to Ripper through the bull? Is that
You
a thing that can
can-
happen?
The bull can understand everyone, but the
yeah,
bull...
it does understand common.
Oh, but the bull and Ripper have a psychic connection. It's not something that's verbal.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'd have
just-
to basically, you'd have to talk to the bull. Treek would have to talk to me, then I'd have to say it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or I
I'm
could
gonna
or I
call
could
that
cast
shit
talk with
naturals.
animals, right?
No, I
it's
just
not fun
wanna-
if Johnny already knows the voice. Is going to.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to ask your master if I can borrow you after this is over, just for a few hours.
So you can impress someone.
No, so I can chase these fuckers down and kill them all. That's. I mean, at some point they're going to run away, and I'm not going to let any of them do that. And I want your consent now before I do this.
You say as you also can start.
I'm a little busy, Docs. Let's talk about this after the battle, yeah?
No, I want you to say yes now. Get the
You're
ball
going to use your action to have this conversation, are you, Docs?
No, no, I'm not. I wanted to act. So I'm going to cast obviously revive on.
Okay, now this is the first time this has come up in the campaign, so I'm going to remind you all of the rules that we all agreed before the campaign, when Joffrey was not yet with us. So
Oh,
basically,
it's null and void then, isn't it?
Oh I need a diamond. Is that the one?
No,
you
had
do
one
need
of
a
those
diamond.
already.
No, that's for
Revivify.
right. Is that
but
what we're casting?
No, Joffrey, you did have one in your inventory,
Remember,
I think.
no, we had it when we went to the we stole it from the old crone's house, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you did have one. No,
Yes.
so the rules are, just as a reminder, because it's the first time character has died, the first time they died, when they are revived, it just works.
Okay.
But every time after that, they're then in... Not a really high DC, it's not like you're going to roll a 20, but there becomes an incremental, it becomes harder and harder to revive them each time they actually die. But as it's the first time...
So before we actually bring Lack back, because I'm a great believer in respite and death, and I think it's character appropriate, can I talk to Lack and ask him if he actually wants to come back?
That would cost you a spell slot to speak with dead, and also...
Well, no. So
an action
revivify
use.
has to be used on a willing spirit, willing target. If Lack's not
Interesting.
willing to come back, the spell won't work.
Okay, that is interesting. Because I can see this now as well, by the way. Because I've only
Yep.
just seen that there's a break, a perfect break.
So it is as the lightning bolt comes down on the last standard bearer who falls, you look up and see Doc streaming up to your brother who is fallen. You can't quite see the blood running out of him from this distance, but you can tell something is wrong. Docs.
So yeah, basically, Lack, you're dead. Your fight is over. I can bring you back if you want, but if you think you've had enough, I will not judge you for it.
And
I don't
then
know. I don't know if I want to come back. I have no reason to come back
We'll handle the fight here. If you're worried about your brother, I will take care. I'll make sure nothing happens to us. You have my word. But again, if you think you might still have something to do here, then I will bring you back.
It makes me sad, this place, Docs. I don't know you very well. How long have you lived here?
Long enough. It's not very nice sometimes.
Has it ever been nice for you?
Yes, it was. That seems like another life, but yes, it was.
It's never really been nice for me. I vaguely remember my childhood. It seems so far away now. But ever since then, it's not been nice. My training was just peopling power, being nasty to people underneath, and training us to remember that if we had more power, then we could affect other people with our own power. My mother died. I didn't even know she died. I ran away and to go back to my mother and found she was dead. I've been traveling with my brother now, and everywhere I go, everyone's horrible. Everyone's miserable. Everyone's sad. I travel with these people, and they're sad and angry all the time. We've had 2 moments of laughter. We traveled
Were
in
they
Chinella.
nice? The moments of laughter, were they nice?
It's hard to tell, because they were moments of laughter that came from breaking out from the fear and the death around us. The whole of Chinella, they hated us. It's a government created by power that keeps those beneath them beneath them. No one likes each other. They just work for power. I've been following my mother's journey. I thought maybe she traveled to see the joy of the world. I don't know whether she did. We came to Normangard, and the women are in power, and they're just grumpy and angry and nasty to the people beneath them. They're no different. They're just a different gender. I don't want to be here, Docs, if that's what it's about. Just people in power being horrible to people beneath them. It's colder here.
It's definitely colder here. I can't, I don't really know why I've stayed on. I think because I haven't had the chance to leave. I can't tell you there's anything very encouraging that I can say, except maybe those moments of laughter are worth it. Maybe, is there something you'd like to do?
I want to bring it down, Docs. I want to
Well,
break the world.
Well, I think that's my reason to stay so far, so we could bring it down together. And I'm sure your brother would appreciate having you around. He cares very greatly about you.
He does.
At this point, Lack, you can feel energy building inside Docs as Docs is considering whether to cast the spell or not. Behind you, a shimmering door frame, shaped like the door of the house you grew up in, appears. Behind it is light. In this nether world that you currently stand in, sort of greys and blues and red hues shifting around you, Dox's shadow wavers and shimmers like an apparition. Dox, do you cast the spell?
I have to make a decision. I have to make it now, my friend. Will you come with us, or will you journey on?
I'm going to look over Dox's shoulder and just see an elephant fighting lots of shadows. And I turn to go to the door. I turn to go to the door, and my spectral arms shoot out of my back and grab Dox's wrist in a gladiator like thing, and then pull me back from the door.
So I cast Revivify.
As the energy releases, Lack, you see these dark strands reaching out and touching your body, your spectral body, touching your arms. Black, inky spectral energy runs up, and you suddenly feel a deep sense of wrong. This isn't right. Something's not right. This magic shouldn't be touching you. This isn't bringing you back. What is this? And at the very moment when you feel it's at its worst, another figure stands beside you, smiling. Shaven heads, covered in tattoos. Loki stands there, reaches out, touches the darkness that's engulfing you, and rips it off and throws it. Not today, my child. There is still work to do. Return. Reaches out and just touches your forehead. Reaches out and touches Dox. And Dox, you feel the energy inside you shift, controlled by something you've never felt before. This doesn't feel... It feels like your magic, your power, but redirected. For the first time, it doesn't feel oily. And it flows through. Lack. The sounds of battle erupt around as your eyes open in the rain.
Right, my friend. I'm not gonna lie. Still not over. Stand up and fight.
Black will do the simple Bruce Lee flip up.
Wipe the blood off the nose.
Yeah.
Lack, as you awake, looking, you see legions moving in, surrounding your brother and your friends. They have you completely surrounded in a grid formation. They are going to attack. The first roll is going to go for Toots, and that's going to be over 20 to hit. There were 1, 2, 3 of those guys left.
She's down. Oh well, she's not down. She doesn't have a down. She's
Destroyed.
The lights go out in her eyes.
The cogs fly everywhere.
As these final hits fall, you see Toots' eyes dim. You hear Toots, Toots, as she just collapses and whatever energy seems to be animating her dissipates. The second step forward, attacking 6 for a 21 to hit. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, that hits.
18 points of slashing damage, piercing damage.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna use Sentinel against that
Go for it.
for a 25 to hit.
Roll damage.
8 points of damage.
Is just enough with the splash carried over from earlier to take out one of them. As one of them bites into Six's thigh, you see the other going for the killing stroke. And as he thrusts forward, dropping his shield, you whip round with the polearm over the top, down the back of his neck, ripping his spine out with the curved billet of glaive.
Nod at 6.
The third are going to make their attack at you, Ripper. And, ooh, that's close. 17 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
And they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them still. Oh my god, 18 points
I think
of
there's only
slashing damage.
4 of that lot, because you moved the bottom lot up.
Oh, right, sorry, I will
One's
reroll,
attacking
thank
on
you.
the right, there's only 4 of them.
15 points of slashing damage. Piercing damage, sorry. And then the ones at the top are gonna take the same roll. 1d4. 1, 2 Faeza, 3, 4 Faeza. That's the wrong command.
2.
So this time they're going to go for Faeza at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yeah.
And the Sanctuary.
So it's a natural 2, so they wouldn't have hit anyway.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and Blur remains. So that is all the
And
Legionnaires.
They take 2d6 points of damage for ending their turn in the by the flaming sphere.
Okay.
I'll roll that now.
Okay, go for it.
8 points of damage.
Which is enough that as the sphere erupts, you see the one at the back screaming as the flames just burn. You smell melting flesh as another shield drops to the floor. 6, you're up. Octavius on deck.
Right. It's not
Is it
necessary.
a new round because Faeza hasn't had a go again?
Oh, sorry. It's top of the round. Faeza should have had her go. Yeah, Faeza, go.
And Lack, just for the...
Well, no, because Docs
Oh,
was
Doc's
is after
back
Lack.
at the end. Okay,
So if we'd gone round, yeah, we missed Faeza, right? Faeza goes, but Lack would have been down, and then...
sure.
'cause it was-
Okay, well,
yeah.
which one of Ripper or Six looks the worst off?
Maybe Ripper. Yeah.
Ripper. Okay, so it's an incomprehensible word. It's just like a growl more than anything. But it heals
Pretty
you.
incomprehensible.
It feels nice. It heals you. Let's cast that. How many
1,000
seconds?
points of
How many
damage.
level slots has she got?
I
Used
really want
four.
the spell to be called Incomprehensible Healing Word.
You've used a third. There's 2 third levels left and 3 second levels.
Yeah, let's use it at third level so you get some hit points back, shall we?
Okay, I'll cross that off. So you've got 1 third level left.
Fine, and that'll be-
happy and the
is
Congo
that-
refused to go.
Is that 3d4? What would that be? 1d4 for every spell slot.
I can roll it in here if you'd like.
Yeah, 3d4 plus whatever.
Wait,
she
which one are you
gets.
using? Cure Wounds or Healing Word?
No, healing word has to be from that distance, isn't it?
Okay. Oh yeah, 'cause it's touch.
Mm-hmm.
That is 12 points of healing.
Lovely.
And then, so if I'm not mistaken, I can now cast a cantrip as an action,
Yes.
right? So I might as well cast. Ooh. So she's gonna cast infestation. So a cloud of mites and fleas appear in it. They must make a Constitution saving throw.
They're pretty good at those. 12?
Nope, it's a fail. So they take 2d6 damage, and I've rolled that. They move. They're forced to move. What did I roll? 1d2.
2.
But you roll them on a d4, not a d6.
Yeah, no. That,
Yeah,
that means
that's
they
not
have
damage.
to move 5 foot south, and then I'll roll the damage. They've
Ah.
run away from the bees.
5 foot south.
Not the bees.
And they take 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. So you see the cloud of kind of fleas and mites and things over one of them, still stinging and biting and doing some serious damage.
And then she'll move 15 foot into the stream, please. South.
5, 10, 15.
If a character is forced to move out like this, do they incur an opportunity attack?
Yeah. So, well, then
Faeza.
still in Faeza's range.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah, it would.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
they're not.
'cause it's
She's,
a swarm,
she's
isn't
currently
it?
got crossbow equipped anyway, so.
Yeah. In that case, we are back then to 6.
Okay. So I think 6. There was like a window open, and now there is again. And
Yeah.
then sort of it was crossed by another enemy. So I feel like in this instance, because it's the first time we've had a character, well, second time we've had a character die, but first time we've had a character go down and then be revived. So I think like as a brother, he's gonna know that that's happened. He's gonna feel it. He's not gonna know what happened between the two of them. But I think 6. He's ever the soldier though, and he knows he's got to protect Ripper at the moment, and well, potentially Toots, of course.
Toots
but-
down.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Toots
Mechanical
is
to come back
down.
again. So he's got to protect Ripper, and he's got to just hold the line. So he's gonna slash wildly. He doesn't have his Loxodon form anymore. He doesn't have his elephantine form. Perhaps as a bonus action, he's going to put away his shield, and he's going to get out the butcher shield,
Sure.
and he's going to go for the execution stance as well. So I have to remember in a second to unequip my shield. So he's got that's an 18.
It
to hit.
hits. Just hits.
So he does 10 points of slashing. I assume it's slashing.
Yep.
In the way.
Are you going to do the executioner's attack?
Yeah, well, he's going to try and spread it around with as many people. It's a big weapon. If you can try and, get as many people as possible.
Well, remember they're fighting in swarm rules, so when you hit a group of enemies, you are hitting all of them essentially with splash.
Well, lovely. Well, in that case, I'm going to do that then. Oh, okay. It could have been higher, I suppose, but that's 13.
23 points of damage. Are these going to the ones to your southwest or direct east?
Southwest, because I don't want them to close in any further. I want to keep them away.
Okay, well that is enough with 23 to take down 2 of them. As the first cleave rings out, you see this energy kind of streak down it, and then the others just kind of slit aside as though they've been decapitated.
He's got a real elephant rage on now as well. He's got that. What do they have? The sort of the blood rage that they get, whatever it is, the mating when they're mating or whatever.
27 hits on the second roll.
To hit. And that's 9 points of damage. And can I add? I can't add the execution to both attacks, can I?
No, I think it is at 1 per day.
This attack causes, okay, fair enough. So that's 9 points of slashing on the second.
Okay, you managed to slash down and almost completely split this Legionnaire's shield. Drops it, just holding his Gladius now, looking pretty vulnerable.
So he's not. So Six isn't mad at Docs, but he does feel a little sort of impotent. He should have been there for his brother, and he wasn't. I feel like that's something that he, in the midst of battle, you can almost see it on his face. But he's going to stay where he's going to hold the line.
Okie doke. Octavius.
Octavius is going to call lightning on the tightest group, right next to Ripper and Six.
Okay.
Obviously, so it doesn't hit the 2 of them.
Yep, that's fine.
So a Dex saving throw, please.
I'm not kidding. It's another 6.
Ah, well, that's such a shame. I rolled really lowly. Really lowly.
What?
6 points of lightning damage on a 3d10.
So 6, as you manage to, in your rage with your giant 2-handed sword, smash this shield into oblivion, causing the Legionnaire to drop it. He holds his Gladius. There's this... You both look up as this lightning bolt just smashes down and obliterates him where he's standing till there's just a smoking pair of sandals.
I thought it was just going to be like a tiny little lightning bolt.
No. It's a... strikes into the earth. Just a smoking pair of sandals left. You have your bonus.
My bonus is to... Who is now the lowest between the 2 of you? I know you're both pretty low at this point.
Actually, I don't know how much damage Six has taken.
You're muted, Sean.
He's taken that much damage, you can't even
I'm
speak.
alright. Someone gave me a decent chunk of damage in the last one, so decent chunk of health. Sorry, so I'm okay.
Another cure wounds at 2nd level on Ripper then. Not cure wounds, sorry, healing word.
Okay.
For 9 plus a d8 of 14 points of
Dolly
healing.
Parton amount of health, a 9 to 5.
Boo. Get out.
That was pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie, that was good.
Take 15 points of psychic damage. Okay.
And that ends
Next
my turn.
Next up then, the Ballistae. They're going to... Well, one of them's going to run out again, seeing that everyone has disappeared. And is going to take a shot, disadvantage still from the darkness, at Octavius, missing.
Nice.
The 2 there are seeing that their fellows are getting hemmed in, but I don't think they're going to be able to shoot without getting them. Okay. They're going to do 1, 2. Is slash R, isn't it? Or was that R slash? Slash R. 1, 2, Octavius, 3, 4, Faeza. Octavius for the second Ballistae. And this is a 19 to hit.
That just hits. He's standing in like a forest of bolts now, and he's struggling to find his footing.
20 points of piercing damage.
Okie Octavius is done.
As you see the final bolt fall down and just take him straight in the chest, blunted by his armor and shield, but knocking him to the ground.
All the rain clouds now disperse. Storm's
Faeza
over.
and Faeza will see again. He just cough up and blood just line the muddy floor. Faeza.
Okay, yeah. As I control Faeza, Faezer's gonna run over to me and cure wounds.
5, 10, 15 is as close as she can
Can't
get.
get there. She can't get there.
Also, going to suffer an opportunity attack at disadvantage.
Yeah, Brad,
Cheers.
don't do that. Don't do that. Paella will cure you this round.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Take
Move
them.
back. Move back then.
Okay. She
I love-
fails.
Paella.
No, I'm not even acknowledging it. So,
Yeah, that's all I can think of. Sorry.
not even acknowledging it.
It's delicious.
So, what's Faeza doing instead?
Faeza
Is it a Spanish L? So is it Faye?
Yes. There you
Paella,
go.
yeah.
Best of both worlds.
I can't do it, Joffrey. Do it. Chris.
Respectful and
Paella.
Yay.
Give me a second. I have to read all of her spell descriptions because I don't know a lot of them off by heart.
She got poison spray.
No.
It's like 2d12 or something.
Got caustic brew, isn't she?
Yeah, but it's not very large. I mean, it's probably enough now, but she'll lose Sanctuary. That's probably fine, actually. She's got a decent amount of health.
Blur one, isn't she?
Yeah, so a stream of acid. So let me just work out an optimal. Yeah,
Say,
so,
also, you do still have
oh, I moved
Firebolt.
it, sorry.
Remember?
Yeah, but Tash's Caustic Brew is a 30-foot long line.
But yeah, also remember we are using mob rules.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Too true.
Bob Rules was also at Slam Dunk, weren't they?
Yeah, but she's...
They were on the hip hop stage, yeah.
Yes.
And they had
I
like
think-
3 Zs in their name.
I think
Yeah.
we're trying to focus down, Sean. So do you mind just... Yeah.
Problem is that right, she's got Blur active and Sanctuary,
Yeah.
so she's going to
Yeah.
move back 5 feet, take an opportunity attack.
So, well, I rolled a 3, so it's not going to get any higher than that. It's going to miss.
Okay, and then is going to firebolt the people in. Oh, wait. She's got a 2nd level spell slot left. She's going to cast Branding Smite as a bonus action,
Yeah.
and then attack twice with her crossbow.
Do it. 26
to
hits.
hit. It's 11 piercing damage plus
Instantly just thunks one of them through the eye.
plus 4 points of radiant.
Okay.
The 2nd crossbow bolt, say 20 to hit,
Hits.
and 11
Thunk.
points of piercing,
Another one straight through the eye.
and that's it.
Ripper, you were up. Fire on deck, then Lack.
All right. The group. I'm gonna hit the group to the right of me.
Yep.
We're gonna holding it down. 21 to hit.
Hits.
Bang. Oh, I think that's max damage. Yes, please. 14 points of damage.
Woo! Instantly stabbing one through the guts, pulling it out.
Delicious. And then. Ah, no. Next one is and that one that's gonna fail.
Mm-hmm.
And then. No, that's not gonna hit either. It's only a 14. That's all I
Hey.
do. I'll get the max damage on the one.
Fire.
She runs over to Octavius,
Yep.
snarls at him, touches him, and the black veins turn to green veins.
Normally buy me dinner
She
first.
casts healing word.
I like that.
Not healing word.
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds at 2nd level. So that's 2d8 plus 4.
Okay.
Thank you.
Would you like me to roll that for you?
Oh, I've got it.
Cool.
12.
Thank
Goodly
you very
amount.
much. That is a goodly amount.
And as the bonus action, let me just check something. The flaming sphere rolls into the northbound legion above the burning tubes.
Oh, rolls. How far can it move?
30 foot, and because it's not like walking, kind of.
Yeah,
flying rolls.
absolutely found. It rolls down. For some reason, I can't actually control it at the moment.
Can I? Nope.
You need to set it to the ruler symbol.
Yeah, no, it's the... I can't actually select the... Oh, AoE. There we go. I was being an idiot. So it rolls all the way over. Grand. So that'll do damage at the start of their next turn, right?
I believe so. Let me just check it doesn't do it when it rolls into them for the first time. No. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make the saving throw against the sphere's damage.
Okay, cool. That's what it says. That's going to be its dex, isn't it? 12.
That is a fail, so it's going to take...
Ooh. Double or 1 and a 3.
1 and a 3, awful. 4, but still, it's better than nothing.
Hey,
for a bonus
better than a kick in the teeth.
Yeah.
4 points
That's-
bonus damage.
They're dumb.
Lack. Prone on the floor.
Flips up,
Yep.
pulls a spear from his back,
Yep.
lines up, and even though it's at long distance, oh no, it's not quite. Hang on. So it's half movement to stand up, right?
Yep.
I need to move 35 foot, so I can move half my movement, which is half
Well, you could-
again.
So you could always step of the winds.
I'm going to, so I'm going to have to move 10. I'm going to move half of 55 is 27 and
Yeah.
a half, right?
Yeah.
So he can move
3 squares, basically.
13, yeah. So you move
Yeah.
15. So if you can
3.
move 15, and then I just need to measure up because I will step the wind. I only need to move another, but I will move my whole 25,
1,
Foot
2,
closer.
3, 4, 5.
and then I'll just luzz the spear at them. For
Go for it.
giggles. Which one is it to make it minus? There we go. 12. That's probably not going to be enough.
It is not. This spear goes through. They pull it up. You see it sink into the shield, ripping aside some of the painted decoration for it. Appears back in your hand,
That was a
melting out of
warning shot.
existence.
I shout.
Okay,
That's me done.
Docs.
So yeah, I think I like Glack's idea. I'm gonna. So can I Legolas him onto the bull, onto Treacle, as I run towards the
Great.
ballista?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If you are going to use your action to dash, yes.
Yeah. So my idea is to dash and just grab him on. So take him
5,
with
10,
me.
15, 20, 25, 30. So your dash will get you there, but I'm going to say it pulls Lax along.
I'm sorry, Lack, I hate to make it sound less cool, but that's not called a Legolas, that's called a Merry. Merry was the one that was lifted onto the horse, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Legolas got himself onto the horse.
True.
I
There
think
you
you'll
go.
find in the book Legolas doesn't also get pulled onto the horse, but Glorfindel does get pulled onto a horse.
Wait,
Right,
are these,
Glorfindel
are these
sounds
the
like
Lord
you
of the
made
Rings
it up.
books? Are these
You
the
know,
Lord of the Rings books that are written
I'm-
after the film because of the film? Like, I didn't know there were
You can
books.
go. I'm gonna lack onto it, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
like do a handstand on the horns of. the
Start
bull,
doing
and then,
push-ups on
yeah,
the...
and then
yeah.
and then up and over on the back of it.
Whilst doing the
Push-ups.
splits, yeah, push-ups with
Exactly. Yeah, of
splits.
course. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And
just on a
just-
pinky.
Just so I know, can I cast Sanctuary on me again, or is it still cast?
It's
or how
still
does
up.
that work?
It doesn't disappear.
There's no
Awesome.
concentration. So as long as you don't do anything harmful to anybody, it stays up.
Okay, excellent.
In that
Sanctuary,
case,
Dan.
that is
Black.
your turn.
Nice.
It is the Legionnaire's turn again. Unless there's any bonus action docs you would like to take.
I will
Pocket
shout
Day.
at them, "Run, you cowards!" That's it.
Well, first Legionnaire's going to step in. 1, 1, 2. They are both going to go for Faeza.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, what's a shame because that was a nat 20. For another 6! For a total of... hang on,
My
total.
character's infecting the dice.
I'm genuinely furious. For a total of 12 to hit.
That is one less than you need.
Oh, so close. The second group are going to go for Ripper at a 19 to hit. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them left.
You're muted.
Yeah, that will hit.
Got all my macros. Missing all my macros. 20 points of piercing damage. The remaining 4 going for for 6. Oh, you get rolled off the 20 to a miss. As you manage to bring up the Butcher's Shield, its giant Final Fantasy VII-esque blade, just stopping 3 of the swords from moving towards you.
The legions to the north
Yep.
take 5 more points of damage.
Which is enough for one of them to burst into flames and also fall down dead. 6, you are up, Octavius, on deck.
I'm pretty sure Faze is going to be traumatized by this, just watching people burn in front of
Hey, we're gonna have to deal with that next Monday. Yeah, when Christine returns.
Yeah, she just shuts down at the end of this episode, I suppose.
Everyone just goes catatonic.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we came for adventures. What have we done?
So, am I able to reach the ones to the west, just to make sure that?
Yeah, because they would have moved over. They'll be essentially moving. Because I didn't do it last term. I'm just
now
going to
that
move
Toots is gone,
Toots
and
out of
it's
the way.
like an object.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're moving
Okay,
over.
okay. You know, Toots and I, we started to get along, didn't we, recently? And there's no way I'm
Oh,
gonna
well.
let them sort of finish Toots off. How does Toots' death work, by the way? I don't.
the
Mechanically,
light from her eyes.
Yeah.
So mechanically,
instance, yeah, for what
she
we've
is
got.
a created object.
Sure.
With time, Faeza can repair her. The kind of the sentience that she seems imbued by seems to be some part of the Zawatian magic, rather than just say a more mechanical device as we'd seen in other artificers.
Okay, that's good. Okay, at least we know
So
that, like,
just
that she's not out for
in-
now.
In terms of psychological RPing, the being that is rebuilt, will it have the same?
It will feel all the
sentience?
pain.
Will
that
it feel
had
like a
when it
different?
died.
No, I mean,
That's
no, I
an
mean,
existential. That's an existential.
yeah.
question,
For Faeza,
Yeah.
is it the same Toots or is it a different Toots?
I guess we'll find
It's,
out.
no, it's the same Toots as long as she can get to her within the next hour.
Oh, I see.
So she can revive Toots in the next hour.
But who knows whether it will feel the pain of its last sort of sword.
Forever.
strike
Maybe
forever.
it's like
Yeah.
Elantris, where the magic you feel forever.
Christine's gonna hate us for this.
She really will.
Christine, that's definitely not true. Toots can be fine as long as you survive this fight, which you're not survived yet.
No, but I'm gonna make a go of it with my
Okay.
with the Butcher's Shield. I've had to rename it the Butcher's Bane, by the way. I think he wouldn't take I just realised he wouldn't call the sword the same as the guy he killed it off of. So it's gonna have the same spirit.
Fine. Renames the thing. But in the items that you can buy on D&D, on DM's Guild, it is known as the Butcher's Shield.
Yes, Butcher's Bane is like is cooler than that though. Can you just reskin it and sell the same one, like with like
No.
a different colour? Oh, you should though. That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Then I'll do
Who are you attacking? Your west or your east?
the west. I'm going for the west.
Okay. Yeah, they are very heavily damaged by a flaming spear at this stage.
Great. So that's 13 points of slashing for those.
With that, you see as you slash one down, you go to stab the other. He steps back into the flames and is seared to death.
Sucker.
Here to perfection.
And then, I guess I'm going for the ones on the east.
Okay.
Oh, it's skidded along the nat 20. Oh, still, it's a 23 to.
Yep, that'll hit. Roll damage.
And we're looking at 9 points of slashing.
As you slash in, it's not enough to take one down, but they are looking severely injured.
And I don't have my shield equipped currently.
Nope.
And yeah, I'm still in the thrall of and blood of battle.
Mhm.
I'll stay
So, I think that's your turn, Octavius. You are prone
Okay.
on the floor.
I stand up.
Yep.
And I cast at second level. I cast with my last spell slot. Scorching Ray.
Ooh, been holding that one back.
Yeah, and I'm gonna sort of do it one at a time. First one is going to go into the guys next to Faeza
Okay.
for a 25 to hit.
That hits.
For 2d6, 4 points plus a d8 of my spirit is empowering this one for 10
That
points.
is enough. As you see, Faeza would see kind of Octavius standing up, look over her shoulder because she's quite short, just reach out, throwing off this ray that streaks through the air, striking a legionnaire in the back, and they explode, or they fall down with just hole through their chest.
Second one also at the remaining soldier.
Yep. It also
Four.
hits.
5 points of fire.
Yep.
And the last
You
one...
get your plus d8.
no, only... So
Once
every
per turn.
spell you add... It's weirded... It's worded really weirdly. You add the d8 to 1 damage dice roll.
Right. Yeah, gotcha. It's to stop exactly this, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't add it onto everyone.
Okay.
Final one hits, deals another 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Got quite low on those, didn't you?
My damage
you
roll's
did.
not been lucky, but at least I'm
Killing
hitting.
the
At least I'm
final
hitting.
one. So these further 2 rays just go out and bombard the last legionnaire, and again just a tiny perfect hole through the segmentata and out the other side. You can see daylight as he looks over to you and just collapses. That is your turn.
That is. No, wait. Bonus action, the bird is the word, is going to just use the help action. It's going to move over towards Ripper, like a light onto his shoulder, and give him the help action to advantage on his next attack.
Okie day. Next up is the Ballistae, who are still looking. They're seeing these people running towards them. They are going to try and rotate to hit them. So as they rotate, they're not going to be able to reload this round. 1, 2, Black. 3, 4, Docs. 2. So Lack, as you are in the middle of somersaulting.
It's Sanctuary, doesn't he?
No, that's thingy.
I thought Doc's cast it
why
on
does
both of
Johnny's
them.
face look like that? What's going on? What's happened?
So just rolled in that 20. You take 38 points of piercing damage.
No, I don't. So I'm going to spend a key point
To
to
deflect missiles.
So I take, how much did you say?
it would have been 38.
Okay, so I take 18. But because I've only got 1 hit point, I'm dead again.
Can't you spend like 2 key points to throw it back at them?
Not unless I reduce the thing to 0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's great when you're up against arrows and bows. Siege weapons are
That also means I'm dead again, doesn't it?
No,
No.
not yet.
No, you're
'cause
just
have to do
unconscious.
the- yeah.
unconscious.
No,
on?
because I've lost 3 dead. I've got 3 death saves.
No, but they reset when you get
They
revived.
reset.
Yeah.
They reset.
We're not
every
doing
time you get
hardcore
up.
rolls. Yeah, we're not doing hardcore rolls.
Are you
Um,
on the?
So in
vault
which
that
case
you've
it
been
doesn't
hit
matter. I won't
on the
spend
vault?
that key point. There's 0 point in spending
Okay.
the key point.
In that case, as soon as you flip over, as you're mid-air landing back on Treacle, as you're upside down, you see the bolt coming and it strikes you and you fall prone. Faeza.
Okay, is going to shoot twice with the crossbow
Okay.
at the ones to the west of 6.
Go for it.
That fail,
Okay.
and a 16.
This
which
is-
also misses.
So 2 bolts tick, tick, straight off the armor and flick up. Bonus?
Bonus action. What she got as bonus actions? She ain't got any more bonus actions left. So
Okie
she's
day.
just gonna move 15 feet closer to the back to the battle.
Okie dokie.
15. Ripper! And then Faeza on deck.
Let's just take some swings, but the first one I get the help action on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we do. We do a 28.
That hits.
Lovely. Oh, it rolled a 1, and then I re-rolled the 1 again, and it got another 1, so that's annoying. So that's only 5 points of damage with my first attack.
Okay. Still standing.
Lovely.
Oh, actually, no, this is the one that was really injured by 6. Yeah, no, 1 goes down. It carries over.
Okay, cool. 26 for the next attack.
Hits.
10 points of damage.
Is just enough as you take down another.
Lovely. And then 27 to hit.
Hits.
Lovely. For 6 points of damage.
As it does not kill, but it definitely wounds one of the soldiers, and you see them bleeding. Back to the top. Faeza.
She'll roll the. Oh, it's there, so it's fine. She will cast. So that's too far. It's 15 foot. Oh, she could move. Oh, there's no point. There's hardly any of them there. What's she got? What can she?
She's still got a 3rd level slot as a head.
Oh, she's not got a decent enough spell to do anything like that. So, chill touch. There are chill touch. That will work. It's 120 foot. So she'll strike that at the nearest. Well, 120 foot. She might as well hit the ones at the back.
Which
The flaming
ones?
Spheres on the front. The ones to the east of 6.
Okay, go for it.
Chill touch. Cast on DP.
Oh, that was a crit.
Wicked.
120 feet. You can reach the ballista, mate.
Could have done.
Could have done, but I said these ones. Doesn't matter.
So basically, with the max damage, because that's going to be 16 plus then the 12 for 28 points of damage, you see 2 legionnaires moving forward as these ghostly kind of spore-like entities surround them, and they kind of seem to freeze, life coming out of them, choking, coughing, collapsing to the ground.
And then as a bonus action, she'll roll the flaming sphere 15 foot up and 15 foot back again into those things.
Yep.
9 points of damage.
What's cocked? Oh my god, I get a 2. So for 9 points of damage, 1 more of them drops down. Then we're to Lack. Death saving throw, please.
Come on, nat 20.
Fine.
It is a success. Docs, your turn.
So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Lack.
Okay.
You remember when I prayed and I got a spell slot back? That came in handy, didn't it?
Oh, yes, mate.
Because this was my last level 2 spell slot. Cure Wounds for 12 points.
Lovely, thank you.
You have a bonus action still.
And I can move as well, right?
Yep.
Being on the
Lack is no longer on the... Oh, yeah, no, he would be... I'm going to say, because it's cinematically cool, he slumped against you, behind you.
Yes. So I'm going to do the however much movement the treacle can take me to the ballista.
Move 30, 5... Well, let me zoom in, that was 10. 15, 20, 25, 30 gets you into range.
Excellent. And as a bonus action, I'm going to jump off treacle.
Yep.
Within sort of get engaged.
Oh, hold on a minute. Sorry. If treacle runs more than 20 feet, they can do a trampling attack.
Ryan, can you roll the damage for that then, please?
Trample.
Have they got to take a strength save?
I think they've got to take a strength save, yeah. They don't have to beat a lot, do they?
I think it's a
DC
sort of
14.
a 14.
14.
They rolled a 14 and they've definitely got plus to their strength. So yeah, +3. So 17 total.
Yeah, so that's not going to do anything.
That's okay. I'm still going to jump
A noble effort.
in range. Can I jump
remember.
off the horse?
As a bonus action, sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that. And I'm going to look at them and say, time to have a pleasant conversation.
Okay. The last legionnaire is going to move one step away from the flaming spear. You hear them cry, "For the Republic!" as they lash out at Ripper.
Always the sexy ones you got attacking it.
And that is going to be an 11 to hit. And that's the last solo legionnaire. So that's their turn. 6. The last legionnaire is standing before you.
Finish
Are these two in the middle of nowhere not alive then?
Oh, what, bottom left?
No, there's on my screen. There's two just to the left.
Refresh your
of-
page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Refreshing mine. While that's refreshing, I raise the butcher shield above my head
Yep.
and I say, "This is for my brother," and I bring it down. Oof. Oh, 18. 18?
That hits.
Oh,
Roll damage.
I forgot that Foundry also has the music, so it was quite odd when all the sound stopped.
that's 15 points of slashing damage.
As you manage to slice down through the armor, cleaving the enemy's shoulder till his entire arm just drops off. Part of his rib cage kind of falls down. He looks at you. You see the young eyes, maybe an 18, 19-year-old's, as the life leaves them.
I do
And the
another
legionnaires
one of those things,
destroys.
like what he does in the first Lord of the Rings. I'm going to go out and with my second attack take his head off.
Take his head off. Yeah, you've got to do it.
Yeah.
You've got to do
Great.
it.
I don't care.
Cool.
It's age. We've all been young once.
6, fight's not over yet, and I point towards the orb of black smoke.
Which,
Get leaping,
by the way,
mate.
I think had been up for 5 rounds, is what you'd rolled, Dan. Top of my head last time.
I have zero idea.
What was it? What was he?
Yeah,
what
I
was
think
the
I wrote
orb
down
of
it was 5
black
rounds.
Cloud? What's the black cloud thing?
It's the Vismar's Orb of Irritation. And then you rolled, I think it was 1d,
it's
a
around the
d4
ballista,
C or
blinding the
d6.
ballista, right.
Yeah, which I would have forgot at the top of this round would have disappeared. So you can all now see
emulates
that
the darkness
darkness
spell,
disappears.
which is 1 minute. So I think
Yeah.
it's 10 rounds. So we've got another 5.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause we've
That's-
done
that's
4
what-
rounds
that's
today, and we
That's
did.
what it says. When thrown, this orb releases a tick, which emulates the darkness spell. I think the darkness spell lasts for 1 minute.
Does it say for 1d4 rounds?
No, it says it
No.
emulates the
Okay,
darkness.
I'll
spell
leave it
full
back
stop.
up.
Yeah, yeah.
Hang on, I'm trying to have my round counter.
No, the thing we rolled was my bane and my slow. They were the things.
That
I
was
rolled
it.
for.
That was it. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. In that case, I think this has 2 rounds left until the darkness is gone.
So I can. My foundry isn't loaded. What can I see? What can I see from where?
There
I
is
last
no
saw
one
it?
around you. Basically, now the only 2 things left are a seething pool of darkness, a deserted ballista that is loaded, and a ballista that has 2 legionnaires, Lack and Dox, to the south. They are all a long way away. The closest
You
is
can-
65 feet away.
You can do a jumpy jump, remember?
Yeah, and the ballista, the middle ballista, I have a feeling that Octavius blasted it with lightning, so I'm not sure. Because they abandoned it, so I'm not sure.
Oh no,
how-
it's damaged. That's correct. Yeah, yeah. That is. Thank you for reminding me that one had been lightninged and was no longer in commission.
I was assuming you would remember.
Can
Oh,
I
no,
say-
no, it's fine. It's working
forgot.
fine. It's working fine. We can shoot it.
Listen, my foundry's not working.
I forgot
so
to put the
it's not yet.
status on it.
So can I just make the assumption that I assume that you two are going to take that? Can you take that ballista, or do you need and fire it upon the other one, or do you need some help? How's it working?
I mean, if roll a perception, I would say. If I were, no, I would say I don't look. If you see Dogs, he looks very bloodlusty, and I wouldn't trust him very much right now.
you know what? Six is feeling pretty much the same.
I think Ripper's never felt like this
We're all
either.
feeling the same.
Yeah. So he's gonna, in that case, because he can't see through. I can't see through the shroud. I don't have like the eyes to see through like the darkness. So I'm not gonna head towards that ballista. I'm gonna head towards Docs and Lack and just see what's cracking. Yeah, and I'll try and jump.
No Krakens here.
Not
yet, anyway.
I mean, I think you can, in theory, you can see the guy sticking out of the darkness who was the spotter. In the
Basically,
darkness.
are you able to? Do you think it would be cool for you to destroy that ballista, the other ballista, or is it maybe not likely to happen? And I should make.
Well, you've used your 2 actions, so it's just a choice of do you want to jump into the action to get close and support them just in case, or do you want to stand still in the middle of an empty field?
Yeah, well, it's yeah, of course, I understand that. It would be which way I would jump, really. Like, would I go straight for the ballista? But I think I'm gonna go. I'll support my brother and Docs, and I'll see that because they're in trouble from. the fact
Okay.
that, you know, that's
So, what's your jump distance again on your chart?
If I remember correctly, it's 60 feet, so I have to take a 10-foot run up. And I think we ruled last time
Okay,
that
so
was okay, even though I'm at
Yeah.
half speed.
70 feet essentially gets you that within next round you could easily be engaged with people. As you suddenly see Six run 10 feet uphill and just jump up the side of the hill.
Let's do that.
And you are now, I know you can't see, you're now 10 feet away from your brother, 15 feet away from the enemy. Octavius, your turn.
Not a whole lot I can do, really. I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I can do. I'll move 15 feet. I will bonus action dash 30 feet towards the remaining ballista.
How are you dashing as a bonus?
Sorry, as my main action.
Okay.
It's
Bon-
normal that you've frozen, Johnny,
so
is
1,
it?
2,
Or is it just on my screen?
3,
On everyone's screen.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
What, me?
Yeah,
Yes,
you've
it's not
Have I
unlimited,
frozen?
though.
You've frozen.
I think it's just because Foundry is taking up all of his internet.
Yeah, that'd be it. But we can hear you, Johnny, completely clearly. So
That's alright, as long as you can hear me. You just can't see all the faces I'm pulling.
it's for us.
So, yeah, that gets you within, moving towards the darkness, and you can heal yourself, no problem. No problem. The 2 troops at this last ballista, one of them is going to take a swing towards Lack. They're not even going to try and do this with a nat 1, is going to miss. The other one, I'm going to have to actually just move that out of the way so I can get to people. Is going to move 5 feet forwards, engage with Docs, and roll another nat 1. 2 nat 1s in a row. What's up with you jammy people?
I mean, they're probably just terrified of us at this point. He was dead a minute ago.
Oh, that is a point.
We did just kill.
One of them is going to be rolling at disadvantage.
Yeah, we did just kill 96
100
people.
troops.
Yeah.
No. You killed 100 at this stage.
Oh, okay. I
102.
thought it was 100, including the ballista.
No.
No, there was 100 and then 6 bombardiers. Right. Well, the other 2, this guy's going to run in. They're going to reload. That's going to be their turn. Faeza.
Brad.
Fucking goddammit. Sorry. Right.
It's fine. It is unusual. Normally, it would be Christine that would answer.
She's going to make 2 crossbow bolts at attacks at disadvantage into the darkness.
Go for it.
So first one. Fuck it, I'll do it manually. I can't roll disadvantage using Faezer's sheet.
Just try and do it manually.
This is where the real Bradded dice come into play, isn't it?
That's 6 plus 7. That doesn't hit.
Nope. Second one.
Second one is 2 17s plus 7 is 24.
That does hit. Roll damage.
Oh my god.
Teens.
If you hit
Wherever
someone...
those 2 dice are, keep them and dash the rest, bruv. Dash the rest of them dice.
That's a total of. That's a max roll for 12 damage.
None of you hear this because it's a long way away. But in the darkness, suddenly there's a and a body falls down with a bolt just directly, not in the eye, but just through the cheek into the brain.
Yeah. Even Faeza
Ripper.
doesn't know if she hit that.
Yeah, she doesn't, does she? That's interesting.
I am. So Ripper's gonna see that obviously there's enough of them scarpering in that direction to get to the thingy. I'm gonna start making my way towards the one shrouded in darkness.
Okay. So if you're going to dash, that's a full 30.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15.
Can I ready my ring of frost in case anyone steps out?
Oh, just to let you know.
Oh no, wait,
That's
it's a dash
got-
action. Don't worry.
I was going to say, you've got 120 feet on that if you wanted to do that instead of dash.
No, but I can't see anyone.
But you can still take an attack at disadvantage.
No, it's only 60 feet. It's not 100.
Oh,
because it's
right,
it's
okay.
powered by the ring. I mean, I can give it a
That's
go.
true.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'll be moving back 15 feet, and I'll.
Yeah, because you're 45 feet away, so you could absolutely have a go.
Yeah.
I'll move you back 15.
And do you want me to
Take
just
a pot shot.
roll that with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Sweet. Come on, 2 17s. Oh, I got 2 11s. So that's a 19.
Nice. We got +9.
Plus
Got
8
+8 on the ring.
on the ring.
It's
yeah.
his spell. It's a spell
It's
attack,
my
isn't it?
charisma.
That is,
Yeah.
it is. Roll damage.
Jesus. All right.
Come on, you can do it.
That's going to be 12 points of damage. 12 points of cold damage.
As you just see this icy blue shoot into the darkness.
Yes.
And in the darkness, one of the legionnaires who's rapidly now trying to load the ballista by himself, everything goes black for him. He doesn't know what happens. Back to top of round, Faeza.
Cold ray or whatever it is, chill touch, 120 foot.
Yep.
I'm still waiting for the thing to load, her character sheet to load. So if you want to roll for her, oh no, I can do it
Okay.
from-
Yeah, you can roll a d20, and I'll roll damage if it hits.
Well, I can do it from the spells here.
Oh, cool.
Chill touch, roll.
I think you have to move her.
Attack. Is she 120 foot?
No, she's 120 feet.
Oh, nice. Sorry,
Oh,
my
shit.
bad.
Yeah.
Spellcasters.
9,
Yeesh.
she misses.
She certainly does. Lack, you are on the ground, the legionnaire above you, but you are awake again.
Right, well, I'll flip up again. Fuck's sake.
No, but this time you do that one where you flip like spin
I flip.
and do it.
No, I flip on my hand. Yeah, and I do like
Yeah,
the legs
that's
go
cool.
up and kick him in the face.
Yeah.
Except in my legs, I'm holding my spear, so it's my spear that hits him in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with those, see when you hold it in your feet, like Raiden from Metal Gear Solid.
Exactly. So attack number 1. Did that roll? 16.
These have slightly less AC than the average. Their AC is 16 because they don't have shields, so you hit.
So, number 1 hit. I've rolled it. Has that arrived? Some fun those fires. Let's get rid of that. Did that do anything? I'll roll damages here. 7. That's the least I can do. But still, 7 points of damage.
Yep, so as you stab the spear in, he starts bleeding heavily, not looking very happy.
The spear stays. Oh, this is ridiculous. It's D20. Roll 20s going slow. That was a much better roll than that one. I'm going to do the same again, but this time, as the spear sticks into his shoulder, I spin over it, pull the spear out with my hands, and then jab it into him again.
Okay.
Don't worry about the damage. This is taking. My apologies. My internet is obviously super slow.
That's alright.
Yeah, that sounded right.
That hits.
17. I'll roll damages here for 10 points of damage.
As you pull the spear out, and you hear "Ugh!" as they fall forward on their face in the mud, dead.
Brilliant. Then I shall step 5 foot forward and take 2 unarmed strikes at the other.
Go for it.
Unarmed strike number 1. Just tell me what that is.
Misses with an 11.
Okay, I'll take that. My second one. Oh, I think my computer's about to fall over.
23 hits. You can roll damage. 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you absolutely sternum punch him through the armor somehow.
Hang on 1 second, because I've just taken a new feat. Crusher. You can move him 5 foot when I've hit an attack that deals bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
I'd like to push him into the ballista.
Okay, so you got to take a save.
I just want to like get him loaded up.
Okay, do they have to take a save, or does it just happen?
No, it's an automatic push of 5 foot.
Nice. He pushed into. It's not loaded, but he's pushed onto kind of the ballista arms.
Can I use the rest of my move action to try and pull the ballista ready for docks?
It's cool. I'm going to allow it. I don't often
I'll
rule
spend
of
a
cool.
key point. I'll spend a key
Spend
point.
a key point, and I will allow a rule of cool for you to. It is hard to load a ballista.
It is. But I'm
Um,
furious.
you
I'm
are
filled with
furious.
Fury. Like my battered head. I used my battered head to
Make a
push
dex
the-
check. I'm
I
going to
used
say.
My battered head.
I'm going to say that you are literally going to run forward and push at it. Make a dex
dive
check for
and
me.
double-footed flying kick into it. KI.
Yeah, I'm going to allow it. It happens.
I've
It's
spent-
teed up.
Spent.
Yeah, with a key, I'm going to say that allows that with a 12. So this Legion has pulled on to the loading mechanism. Lack just
And I-
runs forward and just grabs the metal chains of the ballista and just pulls them taut, linking the mechanism, ducking and rolling.
And I look back at
Docs.
Docs and I do this.
So yeah, I'm going to rotate the ballista
Yeah.
back where they came from, as it were.
I'm
Okay.
gonna-
Right back to where they came
Right
from.
back.
those
I'm
shenanigans.
just going to rip off a shred of my robe and tie it to the foot of this fella. You'll see why
Okay.
in a minute, Docs.
Yeah, and
I think I already know.
I
why.
will shoot. I won't even kill him. I'll just shoot the ballista.
Okay. You don't have to roll for this. Can between the two of you tell me how this story ends?
I'm just gonna bow to Lack and let him do the honors
Well,
as I, whatever
we'll
ceremony.
high five. We grab each other's hands in the air. We smash the thing down. And I say, for chaos. And as the guy flies, I shout, "Saffron away!"
And
And just before we run into, I have a quick question.
go on.
So can I cantrip as a bonus action? I would like to spare the dying, the guy we just killed, not the one who left away, for interrogation purposes.
Okay, sure.
Yes. Good.
So, at this moment, battle is over, initiative ends. Finally, firstly, a note of congratulations as the darkness fades. You just managed to kill 106 scrubs.
But at what cost,
Tight.
Johnny?
That was a
At
close
what
battle.
cost?
At what cost?
Yeah,
exactly?
at what cost? I mean, I've enjoyed this a little
That's
bit
for you
too
to
much.
decide.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's, I mean,
You
in many
see-
ways, it's the first war that we've entered into, or skirmish that as a team, right? In a real sort of sense, on a battlefield.
You see a field littered with burned, charred, disintegrated, moulded, bludgeoned, pierced, slashed corpses. Suddenly, as the battle weariness leaves you, you see the bodies of 106 dead young men.
And all you hear is
What do you do?
toots as Faeza runs over towards Toots.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Six
Toots
has
is
to run
down.
up to.
No,
to
yeah, no,
Docs
no. What I mean is Faeza shouts Toots and runs over
Oh,
to
I see,
Toots.
okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so
Six
she
is gonna
she
run over
spends
to
a
Docs.
minute repairing Toots with her smith
Okay.
tools.
That's what Faces do. 6.
He's just going to run over and check that Docs and Lack are okay. He's going to give them like the medic, the sort of like the brief. You know, they would have done like a stint just learning how it works. Wouldn't have
Yeah,
done
so-
like sort of a proper medic thing.
As you run towards Docs, you see him sort of drag the body of a soldier away into the forest. Just so you could,
Oh shit!
Dogs!
Um,
technically
Lax
still
is-
alive.
Like says, brother, follow him. Follow him now.
Okay, so he'll give like Lack a once over. He's not even going to ask his permission. He's just going to
Yeah,
check
yeah,
that
yeah.
his bones are all right, that his head's all right.
He lets
He's gonna
him do
just-
it dutifully. Yeah.
And
What? There's one half of his face is like.
he checks that it's just a wound rather than
Didn't
something physical.
we have the grievous wounds agreement thing?
No, we had
It's-
we had like
Second
an
time, right,
exhaustion
that
thing,
happens.
didn't we?
Oh,
Lax
that's
Probably
right.
suffering
It's
from exhaustion.
wet on the second time. Yeah, so he's got
Right.
a point of
Johnny's
exhaustion.
frozen in such a smug
It's-
face.
He's frozen in a
Such a
smug
smug
face.
face.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's even
Oh
worse.
god, it's even
worse.
It's
worse.
even worse.
Exhaustion.
Somebody screenshot this, please.
So what's
So
it?
now I taste
sit-
exhaustion in the air and I'm delighted.
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
taken. I've
The
taken.
DM gets an inspiration die.
Six will, as soon as he's checked Lack, he stows all the conversation. You know he's a talker. He stows everything in his head that he has to say. He takes one last glance over at Octavius.
Who is now just sort of on his knees, staring at the ground.
Uh-huh.
Just not. He's just not reacting.
Right, okay. And then he'll turn and follow Docs. Not so that he'd match him, so that he'd match him, not so that he'd catch up with him, essentially.
I think Ripper's gonna head to the water and just start cleaning himself, basically.
Black is going to walk through the battlefield with the shard in hand, and he is going to slam it into the heads of every single
Oh no!
um,
No,
legionnaire.
why? No,
Just
no.
What,
slamming
the
in.
spear?
No, the shard.
As Octavius
Okay.
sees this, Lack, can you wait? Can I just memorize their faces before?
You have 1 second. One,
Oh, shit.
one.
Oh, Christine, what are you coming back to?
What is-
Octavius,
sorry,
Octavius
Just for,
just
what does
starts
this-
walking into the woods. He just walks away.
what
I'm
does
gonna-
the shard do?
But it's just
Well,
a piece of creation, just a standard piece of creation.
Nice.
You know?
it's a highly sensitive and dangerous magical artifact currently being used to bludgeon legionnaires. I'm sure this will have no long-term repercussions.
trying to send them to their proper deaths.
Oh, I see. In a good way or a bad way?
Who knows?
Oh, everyone is dead.
Ripper's talking to the other character, but like in a film where they haven't cast that person yet, it's just off-screen conversation. And then we'll do a flashback later on when we get someone who voice acts as that character to be like, oh yeah, so yeah, how you doing? Yeah.
The post-credit
What's this,
sequence.
the Faeza?
yeah. Ripper's speaking to
Well,
Faeza.
no combat's over. I'm gonna
Got
pick
no
Faeza
voice.
back up. So have any conversation you like. What would you like to say to Faeza?
You're our talker, Rye. Ripper's our
Well-
talker.
I guess an initial question that the other people ask is friend or foe, but considering you helped us, I'm gonna guess the former. You from these here parts?
Yes, Bildsfeld, Innisbild is my village. This is where I belong.
Well, it's not where I belong. I tell you what, you can help me with this, right? Bildsfeld, have they got like I need a drink and a bath, and maybe like I'm not from these parts, right? By the way, my name's Ripper. Lovely to meet you. I am knackered. Like, is there anywhere I can get a pint and wash all this blood off me?
Yes, if you come back to the village, I'll
La-
make sure that you're looked
don't
after.
la- Oh, no, not that. No, the Chris. Doesn't matter. Sorry, what were you saying?
Viola sees her kind of turn around looking at Lack, going, "You are all quite strange.
Well, to be fair,
Yes, I
we've just
think
got
I like you."
drafted into a wall that has nothing to do with us. To be fair, I want to have a word with that that fiery redhead. It's basically got hair like that one, but they're not related.
Octavius is
And-
gone. He's in the woods.
Oh
He's
yeah,
just kept walking.
hair like that one, ads the one you brought up. But not related. I can't remember her name.
So,
what's her name
for
again?
clarity, for Ryan, because it's been a few weeks, remember that every village you've gone to, you've met new druidesses. So the Flamehead druidess was in the very first village where you
Yeah, was
cleansed
she the one that
the
told us to
burial
come
mound.
through?
No, that was another. That was so you met Ingrid, who had the flaming hair,
Okay.
at the burning village. He says you had met Linga.
Thank you very
who
much.
sent you here.
Yeah, I feel like I need to talk to that Linger, right? She threw us through a portal and then disappeared and left us to fight 100 people. Now, I don't know what they do up here, but down in Indira, you fight your own battles and you stand on the front line, right? You don't get someone else to do it for you and then run away. So,
Well, Ripper, yes, it's nice to meet you, by the way. My name's Faeza. I've been
What?
sent to greet you all. I was sent here as the reinforcements. You have aided us greatly. We would,
well, I'm
we need
absolutely
you.
sure that your people have substantial remunerations for this sort of thing. Excellent mental health care, you know, for murdering so many people. A nice bath, payments is the kind of thing that, you know, that normally get
Payments?
granted to heroes, because we could have not done anything. This was also not our fight, and yet we were forced to do it. So
Oh, yes, no, we greatly appreciate it. In fact, aiding in this is significant. We've never
Right.
seen a legion come forth
I
in such
think
numbers.
maybe a statue of myself.
Oh, we shouldn't
I don't
have
know
left
about the
Ripper
others,
alone.
but you know.
So
we
just
should-
as a reminder, you were talking to like a 16, 17-year-old girl at this point who's
Yeah,
looking
she's
at
a-
you like,
she's an emissary.
Strike
Are you
me
writing-
as
are you writing this down?
changing How he's saying this? Yeah.
yeah. I tell you
Okay,
what,
write this down for your mother,
I-
mother and father.
You might want to write this down, right? Or would you like me to get a woman to say it to you, because then you listen to it?
oh, are you okay, Ripper? I feel like
No, definitely
You've
not.
had a
I've just
bad
killed a whole
day.
bunch of people,
Yeah, that's
right?
fair.
However,
We're not.
and I'd love a bath. Can you? I tell you what. Before we do
Well,
any of this,
the Ripper's right there.
yeah, but it's covered in blood, love. Come on now. It's covered in blood, right? And whatever weird stuff is coming out of your hands, right? Listen, can you do that thing where you make us walk through a tree like the other woman did?
Yeah, so about
Alright.
that. I'm not actually fully qualified yet, so
Oh. How are you supposed to? Okay, how are you?
I'm nearly
supposed to-
there. I'm basically a grown up. I mean,
Oh, I get it.
I
I get
just,
it. You'll get
you know-
it. You're of legal age. It's fine. I understand that. But like, the thing is, how were you supposed to signal them to tell them that you came here as reinforcement, or did they send you to your death as well?
well, either we walk back to the village alive, or the village would all be destroyed.
Oh, how far is it?
Oh, it's not too bad. It's about an hour's walk.
Oh, that's all right. Because we were like miles away from there. We were all like up where there's an old woman in an old shack made out of bones or something like that, and
That
And-
sounds cool.
and there was like some fairies and whatever, and there was a big gash in the ground, and then that's all I remember. So obviously and as I said, I'm not from these here parts, so like I don't really know where we are. It's only an hour. Lack, it's only
Yes?
it's only an hour's walk. How many more?
47,
How many more you got left to
48.
do?
49, 50. Oh, hang on
Oh,
a
he's
second.
halfway through.
50.
So at this point, we're going to cut to docks in the woods.
So I've tied up this legionnaire to a
Yeah.
tree, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Oh no.
Okay.
I've,
So suddenly,
I have, just so you know, I've got 2 level 1 spell slots left. That's about it. But,
that's fine. Absolutely believe you. So at this point, the legionnaire tied to the tree
1 now.
lifts his head up with the. Obviously, I'm assuming you've taken his helmet off, and you see this close cropped, a similar haircut to Octavius, but this time just black hair, dark eyes, dark skin, looking up at you. Just kill me now.
Oh, I will. And the next time I bring you back, I will ask you questions.
Oh dear.
And I'll just proceed to slowly kill him. Again.
Okay, so as you push your scythe into him, you see the gurgle and the blood just spit out onto the floor, and he dies again.
And I cast Spare the Dying again.
Okay.
and I will cast my last Cure Wounds using my
Okay.
last spell slot, literally my last spell slot, to torture him a little bit.
Six is witnessing this. He's saying nothing. he's sort of crouched, leaning on his sword, and he's just watching. He's not judging. He's not saying anything. He's not interrupting. He's just watching.
So you hear the soldier go to kind of do the breathe in, but as he goes, and more just kind of viscous blood just splatters the floor.
So let's be very clear. I've grown with monsters killing my family. I've grown with monsters of all kinds every night terrorizing us. I will not tolerate humans invading my land. Why are you here? Who sent you?
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
So that's 14.
Okay.
Not very good.
Mind you, someone who's just been killed and brought back twice, kind of looks at you. The truth is, I don't know. We were sent here by the new legate. The Senate's been in chaos recently. They're throwing out decisions that don't make any sense. We were just told to come here, see if we could get away with it.
And what were the orders? Destroy, capture?
Just kill. Hold the lands, wait for reinforcements.
Well, I'm going to let you go. And you're going to tell them all that death walks the north. And I just cut the rope and walk away.
Okay. You see him kind of looking at you, still 6. And then just bolts into the woods. You letting him go?
Yeah, yeah, I'm letting go.
Oh yeah.
88.
Yeah, I trust Docs. I'm interested in seeing what happens with this, and I fear Docs in a respectful way now that I didn't before. A sense of humour. I need to see him crack a joke before I'm before I'm fully comfortable. But at the moment, I'm respectful and just
So we're going to do a kind of a bit quick of a supercut back to Ripper, who's talking to Faeza, who's going, yeah, no, the old women, they can be really mopey. Look, not everyone's like that, okay? Most people are fine. Just the old, old people are like, they're set in their ways. They just, need like young bloods telling them how things could be better, and that's totally like my whole thing. But I've got to pass my final trials before I'm allowed to actually
and they're the
take
ones
part,
that make a decision if you pass your final trials or not. So the power still ultimately rests in their hands. Look, it's the whole thing we've been dealing with Chinella, right, this entire time, and then also, by the sounds of it, in some of the other places people have been describing to us, like, I get it, but it's not. It doesn't matter who it is. It's still not fair. Ultimately, if you want to be changed, right, they're the ones that make the decision whether you pass or fail or not. You got to think about that.
Yeah, but then once I've passed, I can do what I like. That's the whole point. Once I pass,
right?
Yeah, I'll pass. Oh, look at me. I'm 16. I'm already more powerful than most of the druidesses around here.
No. Well,
that's what you need. Just have some sick skills.
That's where they all should have been, though. Where are the other druidesses? Why aren't they helping? Why did they only send you?
Yeah, well, yeah, they... I'm not allowed to know yet. But once I've passed, I get to know everything. So
like those old ones keeping secrets from you again, isn't it? It just perpetuates your stereotype of been going on back. Look, it doesn't... So, where have we got a...
And it's like this where you're from, too.
Oh, no, in theory, it's not like this at all. But the elders are respected, and they respect all the voices of everyone.
I mean, our elders respect people. They just,
we haven't seen it so far, but insider, outsider, doesn't matter who you are. If you are smart, if you are cultured, if you are loved, if you believe in what you say without malice, then Indiri accepts all.
Huh, well, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll head down there once I've gone through my passing. Yeah, that could be kind of cool.
Black, how many?
I'm done.
Okay, we're going to walk back. Can you see your brother?
Yeah, if you turn around, it's like this. It's like the scene out of Star Wars where Anakin's killed all the kids. You know what I mean? Like there's sort of like fire bits rising, his cloak's kind of hanging off him a little bit, and he just walks into the distance towards the
Eyes glowing red slightly.
towards, yeah.
Can
Towards
you
the
just
woods.
make an insight check, please, Slack?
Yeah, sure. Oh.
They all had families.
John Smith.
I mean, they did all have families. That's a biological fact.
19.
The shard feels different, and as you look down into kind of the shimmering blue-white rainbow effect, you see a tiny speck of purplish blackness in the center, smoky.
Nice. I'm gonna, as I walk towards Six, I'm just gonna say, your brother was gone, and I brought him back. I gave him the chance not to, and he chose to come back anyway. And I think it was for you, so, you know, I thought you'd like to know. I'll just keep walking.
Pharrell, how do we? So which way is it? Sorry, you said you were gonna lead us.
Right, is this all of you? Have I got you all now?
Octavius, most eligible bachelor of these dead men.
By the way, have we established that Faeza got to Toots in time?
Yeah,
Toots,
she needed an
Toots
hour.
will still take...
And she's
But
got...
she's not had an hour yet. She'll need to repair her
No,
overnight.
no.
basically.
It takes a minute to repair. She's got an hour to do
Oh,
it.
okay.
So
the
Toots is up.
point
Toots is up
of-
with 1 HP, and then
Yeah,
she can
so
cast,
she's kind of limping.
She cast mending once to do 2d8 healing on Toots
Yeah.
as well. Give me a
We'll
sec.
say that goes on in the background whilst she's kind of...
Or
is,
2d6 even.
you guys all talking.
10
and-
points of healing.
What's happening
to-
with Octavius?
What's happening with Octavius?
He's out of earshot. He's just kept walking through the woods.
Well, it
Is
appears.
anyone gonna go for him?
Well, it appears we've been abandoned.
Doc 6, we need to go. Octavius has walked off, but I'm hoping you're not.
And I guess Six sees he doesn't say anything to Doc when Doc said that to him because he's still trying to figure out like what he feels. But he's appreciative, obviously. But he needs to take a moment. What does he see when he looks back at his brother? Does he see that Anakin Skywalker?
Yeah, probably a
sees
little bit Anakin Skywalker.
Blood all over the spear.
There's
and,
blood.
Like...
There's blood all over half of his face. The spear is on his back, but it's like he's got the piece of material that he has is like dripping blood, but it's probably his own. And the shards in his hand, and it's like there's apparently a little mote of purple steam kind of. Doc's probably enjoys that, and he's just kind of stood there. His arm, he's not bouncing on his, normally he bounces on the balls of his feet. He's not. He's just stood there like solid.
Brother, I forgot to ask you. He's going to try and be casual about it. Did you see much battle where you were in the monastery? Is this your first skirmish?
No. And in fact, the last one, I'm pretty sure turned out like this too. And then he turns and walks back through the not burning buildings, but walks back through the bodies.
The explosions.
I'm gonna head on over to Six.
Yeah, can we send Treacle to
I was just gonna say while I'm walking over to Six.
Hello, boss.
Listen, mate. Great work today, right?
Did you see all those people? There were like loads of them, and I like, and they like bloomed, and what the kerfuffle.
It was genuinely. I'm actually really proud of you. Right?
Oh, thanks, boss.
Hey,
You
you
did
know,
great too, I think.
You did
always
a
do
really
great.
good job.
You're so
and you really
handsome.
helped us. And it was especially cool.
That
when
is what I
that
do.
Did that thing on your horns, wasn't it? Right? Maybe we'll do that. Next time. Listen,
Am
can
I
you
a
do me
good
favour?
boy?
Can you're the best boy, mate. You're the best boy. Can you do me a
Oh,
favour?
yes,
Can you
the
just
best
like
boy.
can you just run around in like that direction and try and find Octavius, and then when you do, bump him on your back and then just follow my sort of direction.
Yes, boss.
And he will break off. Just Octavius, are you stealthing and hiding as you're walking?
No,
are you
it's
just
just
walking?
walking. It's just walking.
Okay. I'll let you decide. Does Treacle find you?
I was gonna walk over to just before
Okay.
I was gonna walk over to Six and sort of give him a gauntlet grab and look him in the eyes and go, You are one hell of a captain.
On the battlefield, maybe, but after the battle's done and the fight is in here, there's not much I can do. I don't think.
There's not a lot any of us can do, but we've all got to work through it together, right? I've been trying to find out if there's some kind of bathhouse or sauna or like tavern or something, because I don't know about you, but I could use a strong drink.
I already told you there's a river right here.
Just for drinking,
covered
not for
in
bathing.
The blood's mostly run off by now.
I mean, it wasn't very fast moving at all. Very stagnant water.
It's not so bad. You see her splashing around in
Right,
the
well,
blood.
listen. I literally saw her disease someone.
Yeah, I was
so
about to say,
don't
you
trust
you
it. I
literally
need-
threw spores out of your body. I'm okay. Thanks, though.
Young lady, is there a spa, a hot spring, or something around here where we could a safe where we could recoup, we could rest,
Yeah,
we could
get a massage
wash
maybe.
our
I mean, that
wounds
might be
and-
pushing it, but you know.
and regroup.
I don't know what a massage is. We have got the fens.
Don't ask
I mean,
Ripper to show you. He's
there's
too
also
good.
some. We've got the fens, but they're a bit, brackish. So we've also got the bogs as well, but they're a bit further away. I wouldn't recommend getting
wait,
in
hold on a
those.
minute, hold on a second. Have you got anything that is the exact polar opposite?
opposite of a bog. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a field.
Yeah, like you know how bog water is green.
Well, it's sort of more
Have
of
you
a
got any
browny
clear
colour.
water that's warm?
Warm
Actually,
water.
bogs are really warm, aren't they? Because they have natural gas.
Have
in
you
them,
come
but,
out
like-
of the forest, Six?
Yeah, Docs and I have come out of the forest,
Yeah.
I imagine. We're sort of in the field and we're working our way towards...
And she's
the sort of-
16, 17, so I think my crush is over now.
Yeah.
Now you're actually up close and you can see.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
yeah.
Lax,
through onion.
Lax walks up to Six and says, brother, and then he just falls, like, passes out.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to try and catch him, obviously, immediately. I'll drop my weapons and stuff as I do as well. It's not more important. How strong am I? Can I sling him over my shoulder? He's only slight.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
tiny.
Yeah,
Shall we
that's actually
find
fine.
refuge within sacred walls?
Yeah, apparently. Or Pharrell, how long's the walk? What is the town and how long's the walk from here?
Faeza. It's really not that hard a name
Alright,
to
listen,
say.
it's my
Ripper.
accent.
And you wouldn't like it if I just started calling you. I start calling you like Bopper
Rapper?
or something. Would you?
I'd probably like that, to be
If
fair.
only I was awake. Yeah, he'd love that.
Oh wait, what was it again? Pharrella?
Faeza.
Fiella, right? It's my accent.
Adults always
yeah?
do this.
It's my accent.
So rude.
It's Cruella. Cruella?
God.
Six will ask Docs.
Or rather, one of the gods.
Gods.
Not actual gods.
Docs, I'm obviously a bit busy. Ripper, do you mind carrying my weapons for me?
Yeah,
Docs,
sure,
do you
mate.
trust this strange little waif? Should we follow her to her destination?
Have you heard my name, Druidus?
I have no idea who you are, but
I am
Gotta
Dox.
hi, Doc. I'm Faeza.
Well, it's weird that she doesn't recognize my name because I thought everyone
All the
knew
druids hated you.
Dox was awful. But
You
Do I-
can take an insight check.
does she look? Yeah, I'm gonna take an insight check for sure. 19.
She seems young, eager. Seems genuinely to be telling the truth.
I mean, 6. I'm afraid we don't really have an option. As exhausted as I am now, I don't think I could consecrate a church that was already consecrated. We need to get into walls.
Well,
before
like I said,
dark.
Innisfield's only an hour away if we're, walking fairly slowly. And then we've got Holy Walls, we've got, a Great Hall, we've got meads, and if you want to clean, we've got some scrapers.
Yeah,
It's
that'll have
all
to
going
do.
to be amazing.
Some bog brush scraper.
What race is Viola again?
Tiefling.
Tiefling.
Tiefling, thank you.
And then his build is a pretty large place, right? Sort of.
You'd
maybe?
know it to be, it's not one of the 3 largest settlements, but it's pretty substantial. It's got over 100 people in, which for Ermengarde, where, you live in very small, remote settlements, 100 people is a lot.
And if there's
Awesome.
any trouble, you
At
can
this
vouch
point,
for
gonna
us,
cut
Mr.
back.
Girl? You can vouch for us if we...
Okay, massive man. Sure. I mean, look, firstly, it's a bit rude. I am a druidess. Well, almost a druidess, you know.
Yeah, but you're
Little
also,
girl.
as you
I'm
said,
afraid I don't
rude.
recognise your strange and foreign art in this place that you wield.
Well, no, but it's, you know, just manners, isn't it? Like, I'm being nice to all of you.
Yeah, no,
Just gonna,
man-
you
man-
know,
calling-
what's this?
calling
This
you
is all a
little-
bit aggressive.
If you're seeing
The
bad
little
manners
girl
from me,
isn't
it is just a mirror held up towards the rest of your race, rest of your country folk.
Race?
My brother is
You've
over
met
my
others
shoulder.
like me.
Well, there's... Oh no, he's a tiefling, not a... What's Doc? Satyr.
I'm Faye, I'm Sita.
Oh, okay. No, I meant... It's a slip of the tongue. I meant country folk, country people, countrymen. Rather
Oh,
than-
I was already saying to Ripper, don't mind the old women, they're just crotchety. We're fine, really. You just got to get past the druidesses. They're all just a bit stuck up.
Would I have met other tieflings?
They always
Is
going
this-
about
just like politicians, but you know, anyway,
No.
it's just going round in circles like that.
no
li-
tieflings.
Listen, little girl
No.
is a term of endearment from where we're from, right? It's like calling someone auntie or uncle.
I'm nearly
Um,
17, you know. I'm not that little.
Yeah, but he's older than you. We'll always call you little girl.
What is the life expectancy of whatever you are?
I don't know. I'm the only one of me I've ever met.
And
You
and
will make
we're
an
all-
interesting story for tonight's mead, but for now, let's get indoors.
Aren't we going to need your flame-haired friend?
Nah, the bull's got him. Don't worry.
He's on his way. He'll meet
Okay,
us
so-
at the.
The five of you with Faeza going,
Yeah, come on.
Ripper,
I'll sling it
can you-
over the other shoulder. Yeah.
thank you. And you see that Toots, whilst back, is not going to be good. Toots. And then Ripper Faeza starts kind of limping a little bit as well, trying to keep up. Wait for
Alright,
me.
Get on my shoulders. Come on.
Thank you.
I'm like,
And-
it's like
Imagine
farmers
Toots is
carrying like a Toots, weapons, and
And then
Remember
Yeah.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? The car, like that he
Yeah.
drove. And I imagine Toots as that. So this is weird, floppy, rubbery, sad
Oh,
thing.
that's
you know,
sad
the
when
face.
that
And then we cut to the woods where we see Treacle going, I'm looking for Octavius. I'm gonna find him. Yes, I am. I'm a very good boy. My boss told me so. Does he find you?
Octavius, you know, you're not in your right mind and you just don't want to be found. And you know it's a bad decision, but you really are in that space where you just want to be left alone. So that's his mindset right now. He's not going to be
Take
found.
a stealth check if you were trying to actively hide.
That is a 26.
Okay. I don't think a warhorse can.
what is
Hit that.
what is perception? What is Skiller's perception?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
It's got a +1. Oh yeah, you can't do it.
Can't do it. So he wanders around until he feels he's getting to the edge of his range from you and goes, boss, I can't find him. I see a lot of trees though. I could bring you one of those.
Nah. Just
Ooh, squirrel.
yeah, you'll be fine. Just keep searching. If it starts to get a bit,
Ooh, there's another squirrel.
if it starts to get a bit darker, just start heading towards me. Just keep having a little run
Oh,
around.
boss, the squirrels here are all red, man. It's like well weird. I've never seen a red squirrel before.
Wait, you can see in colour?
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on, shit. Yeah, of course, I get it. Listen, it's don't go chasing them, right? They'll wave it in front of you.
Too
They'll wave
late!
them in front of you. Oh god. Oh.
Octavius saved by the squirrel.
And as the party trudges through the rain, seeing the gates of safety ahead of them after an hour, Octavius awaits in the woods. That seems like a good place to draw tonight to an end.
Good session. Made it out.
All in
Great
all, that was a good
survived
session,
it,
yeah.
just kind of.
Fantastic
At
session.
what
yeah.
price?
I mean, They're your characters up to you.
Great
Scott.
question.
I've got a lot
What
to think about
price?
in this next week.
Yeah, I know. I was messaging in the group like, beware, Octavius. Six is going to go fucking mental at you. And
It's
then
not even
Octavius
that.
has
It's
just, like,
not
run
even
away.
that. Is he was already in a very dark place. He's just killed 106 of his fellow countrymen.
Well,
There's
you
probably
can-
some faces in there that he recognised from military school, and then just as he was finishing the combat, he saw Thingy stab every single man in the head with his spear.
Oh, I didn't stab them. No, I smashed them in the face. With
Bludgeon
a
them
hard
to death
bludgeon.
with a
like
critical
a
shot.
rock to a
Beyond
fish.
all
So,
recognition.
so Octavius's mindset right now is if does he want to even be here?
Oh, I think it's perfectly reasonable for all of us to just be totally fucked.
Yeah,
by this.
everyone's
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
said,
Maybe
it's proper.
Docs, who
This
sort of
is
lives in this world.
He loves
This
it.
is
No,
sort
I
of his thing.
tortured
Yeah,
someone, which is sort of
man.
my
his thing.
what had happened to me. It's
Oh,
no,
shit,
think
yeah.
All of
of
us.
course,
This
yeah.
is great because we're all showing the actual trauma of having to be in any kind of these battles. It wouldn't,
Yeah, like a massive
wouldn't be
battle.
nice at all for
changes.
anything, would it?
So what we're saying is, it was a fun little side quest.
Yeah, that was your aim, and it's like really fucked up. all
Yeah,
of us
while
up.
Christine's not here, we're not going to do anything majorly story.
Jesus, Christine's got
Christine's
seriously
coming
got
back
something
to
come
all
back
these
to.
men just having been. completely
Everyone's got
fucked up.
PTSD. No one can sleep.
and she does as well. She's just seen Toots die.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
And
god,
then
I
chasing down.
don't think
Yeah,
she's
watch people
witnessed
burn
something
alive
like this.
in front
That, by the way, that's the second time Toots has gone down. That's not
Oh,
the
is it?
first.
Right.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
So
it's not
that's-
the
I don't
first.
feel
Okay.
too bad because Christine probably doesn't know about this yet.
Yeah.
And so she's going to find out that Toots is dead. And as long as it's not the first time.
She's not.
Under
No,
our
she's
watch.
alive now. She's got 11 HP.
Okay. fine.
Yeah, it's all. She just,
Yeah, for some, she
helped
just wants to be
murder
carried
100
home.
men.
Yeah, she just sent spikes that you use for climbing through people.
Toots is probably
Numerous
the only
people.
one unaffected by this. I think deep down, Toots lives for this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Toots has gambled.
She's
Yeah.
been
yeah, yeah.
Where
Toots has the
Toots
dark
always sat
side.
next
Yeah.
to
Toots is
sat
no,
next
Toots
to
is
her
the
as
Han
the
Solo
defender.
of us all. Toots is the Han
I was
Solo.
going to. Oh, right. I was thinking more along the lines. It's going to come out that
Palpatine.
Toots is the Palpatine. It's gonna,
Pulling all the strings.
Well, if they'd actually
you
done
foiled
the
my
Jar
twist.
Jar Binks is the new emperor thing, Toots
Toots is not
Jar
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 Jar.
Binks would have
I
been.
read a
That would be
whole
treacle.
Reddit post. I read a whole Reddit post yesterday about Jar Jar Binks being the
Johnny, isn't that
Emperor
where you got your-
Palpatine's master.
Is that where you got your Okie Day from Jar Jar Binks?
That does sound like a Jar
Does
Jar
sound like
Binks
it does
line,
something
doesn't
you
it?
said.
That's actually he does say it. Does say
He does
Okie
say
Day
that,
in the
doesn't he?
movie.
Yeah.
he does say it.
So I appreciate
Secret
that.
Jar
Okie
Jar
doke.
lover.
Secret Jar Jar.
Hey, listen, you comparing Jar Jar to what's his name, the bull,
Treacle.
Treacle, it does you a disservice because Treacle is literally my favorite character in this entire thing, and I'm including
I
my
think
character and everybody else's
There's genuinely going to be like merchandising over Treacle.
over
Do you know
Treacle.
what I mean? That's the toys everyone's going to want.
Gonna pick Octavius.
Just that.
Great. Well, I'm glad you all had fun.
If you
Well
wanted to-
done for
oh, I'd like to
surviving.
sign up.
Oh,
Um,
God.
And that was pretty fucking intense. I was genuinely at one point thinking, I think they might wipe. Like if you hadn't
so
been
do we.
killing them so quickly to get their damage down, that could have been pretty brutal.
Yeah, and also we sort of managed to rearrange strategies, right? Because I think if we'd kept the splitty up thing, it would have
Yeah,
been
we'd have been in
TPK
trouble.
for sure.
That has given you a substantial chunk towards your next
Yeah.
level up. A substantial chunk.
Oh, come on, that's got to be a level up. 100 fucking things. 160.
Basically
no, not
single-handedly
level up.
because all of the glass cannons got wiped out straight
Yeah.
away, didn't they, on our team?
So we get the XP for them as well.
We just got a
So
16-year-old
surely
girl. We witnessed this because you chatted to us briefly beforehand, very very briefly, because I actually listened in while I was doing something else. But this is a character from another campaign of yours, isn't it? Is this something you want to talk
No.
about? Oh,
no,
really?
I'll talk about it because it's cool
Yeah,
and she
it's
doesn't know.
interesting.
So my little cousin, I say little, that's literally just doing what Six did to
Yeah, I know.
Viola.
I know. That's 6 away.
Yeah, is called Rafaela, and I actually started running my first games of D&D because she really wanted to try it, and so I said I'd do it with a family, and every Christmas I now have to run D&D for the family, and she's running through loads of different characters because we started playing when she was 13, I want to say. No, 12 12-ish, 11. Oh, was it her 11th birthday? That's irrelevant. But she basically kind of went through all these characters and ended up saying that she really wanted this kind of dark tiefling druidess kind of character. And she never actually made the character, but she talked about it. And so for Christmas last year, the artwork that we used in the token tonight, I actually got commissioned for her by the same artist that did all of our artwork, Sam at Midnight Abyss on Twitter. And got it commissioned and painted for her, and it's just a piece of art that we gave to her as a present, saying this would be a cool character. And I said that I was going to make her a character in my world. So this Faeza is named after Rafaela, my cousin, and
Not Rafaela, your other cousin.
No. And so not actually a character in another campaign, but she is a gift to my baby cousin.
Oh,
So it's not a circle of spores druid, it's a circle of rice druid.
Get out.
That was good. That was good. That's the best thing anyone's ever said on this entire.
Get out. Dislike. No, we're done. Ryan, tell them about the socials.
If you want to tell us how many other words rhyme with Forella and Paella and with other things that you can... Umbrella, you can let us know at Bloodsong Party on Twitter or Bloodsong on Facebook and Instagram. If you've got any cool D&D campaigns that you're going to be running over Christmas or anything like that, let us know what they are. We'd be really interested.
Yeah, we'll share it. We'll cross promote. We're interested. We'll watch it as well. So yeah, keep us posted.
Thank you. Well done, folks, for surviving. We, I believe, have Christine back next week.
All things permitted, she will be returning.
Yes.
Yep.
Brad, maybe. Brad's a maybe.
Yeah, I'll talk to everyone about that after the stream.
I
fucked up a little bit.
He's pregnant.
I'm pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad's pregnant.
Yeah, Octavius is the father. So
I do not want to imagine that.
So we'll see if these come into play anytime soon. And until then, have a wonderful week, ladies and gents. May the Great Mother guide you in all that you do. Farewell.
Bye.